Get up. Good morning. Good morning, Barbados. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, morning, morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, Barbados. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, Barbados. Good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Morning to you.
Very good morning to you, Barbados. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning, world. We're here. Yeah, I know it's unusual for you to see us on a Saturday morning here on CBC TV Channel 8, but we're here. You know why? Because we cannot leave you alone. No, 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 no. We will never, ever, ever, ever leave you alone. Not when we have such an important activity going on in the country, and we need to share it with the rest of the world. Yes, it's Carifesta 15. I'm Julian Rogers, and I'm in Bridgetown, Barbados, instead of Belmopan, Belize. But I'm going back. Don't worry. I'll come home. Yes. Oh boy, I've been teased so much for the fact that they said, you know, Barbados is my home, and then Trinidad is my home, and Montserrat is my home, and Antigua is my home, and Barbuda is my home, and St. Kitts is my home, and Jamaica is my home. And they said, are you going to stop sometime? Why should I stop when I've got all these homes all over the place, including Georgetown, Guyana, where my parents come from? So, hey, I mean, give me a break, right? I'm a Caribbean man. I'm supposed to live in every place and have a connection with every country in the Caribbean, and the Caymans, and the Turks and Caicos, and the Bahamas, right? And that's only the English-speaking Caribbean. How about my Guadeloupe and my Martinique? Aha! All right, you like that, huh? And my French Guyana, my Suriname. Oh, man, and my Aruba, and my Bonaire, and my Curacao, and my Saint Martin, and Saint Martin. Yeah, and, okay, don't get me going crazy here, all right? Yeah, I've been to a lot of these places. I got a gap, though, a very serious gap. Would you believe I've never set foot in Haiti? Something, you know, I've got to do Haiti, I've got to do Dominican Republic. I've just, you know, flown in and done a stop in Haiti several times earlier, decades ago. But hey, so I still have more homes to put my hat down in, or whatever, my shoes or whatever, however term you come up with it. But anyhow, we're here at Carifesta. We're bringing the entire Caribbean together, and we're sharing it with the rest of the world. And talk about sharing. This morning I'm sharing it with none other than a lady I've been calling Tisha Hines all this time. She's never corrected me. I wonder why, but her mother sorted it out for me yesterday and told me it's Julian, it's Tisha Hines. All right?
Good morning, Julian. Good morning to the Caribbean. Good morning, Barbados. How are you doing? It's really good to be on set on a Saturday morning. As you mentioned, I don't think I've seen a Morning Barbados in the recent past. So, you know, but the staff are here. You know, they're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and kind of ready to go. But it's wonderful to be set
Bridgetown,
against the scene of
Saturday
Carifesta.
morning. Come on.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful week, and I can think of no better way to start my Saturday, the day before the last day, than right here at the Carifesta Grand Market to be a part of Carifesta. I anticipate the Grand Market today is going to be
Big.
hectic.
A market.
Big.
A big
Because
market.
yesterday,
It seems like
Yeah.
the floodgates were open yesterday. I couldn't believe how many people were here yesterday. And it was Friday. Everybody must have gotten a half day or something. Something happened. But it was a great atmosphere. It kind of reminded me of what happened on Sunday when there were so many people around, you know, for everything. And yesterday was a great feeling. And I have to tell you, Trinidad and Tobago, they didn't wake up the house. They shook it up.
yes, they absolutely did. They absolutely shook up the house. I thoroughly enjoyed Country Night. Maybe we'll get a chance to look back at some of that throughout the day. But just rest assured that on TV8, Carifesta continues even after the closing ceremony tomorrow night. All next week, you'll have a chance to catch up on all the things you think you missed, you didn't, the ones you want to see again. It will be on TV8.
Right. And I have to tell you that today, I picked up this calendar of events.
Everybody gets one
book.
coming in. Everybody gets one coming in. As long as you come in, you get
this events
this
calendar
of events.
has been
I love
has been our resource. But most importantly,
time.
to let you know exactly what's happening. And well, where do I begin?
Yeah. On Saturday.
Saturday morning.
Yeah, I mean that's where we start Saturday. I mean, so there's just something for everyone. So coming up today from 11 to 1, the Road Pulse Party Bus and Carifesta Dance Challenge. They're going to be mobile, and that's going to be very, very interesting. So the party bus is going to be moving around, and they're issuing a dance challenge. You definitely want to be a part of that. And that starts from 11 o'clock, and it's going to be at various venues. We'll be able to tell you a little bit more about it a little later, but that definitely is something exciting. Also, there are going to be some cultural forums, workshops at the Barrow Center for Creative Imagination, as well as at the National Cultural Foundation Dance Studio. And they're from 10 to 2. I would imagine that you probably had to register for those classes, but they're always open to people passing through. So if you have your eyes on things, if you're interested in dance, if you have a little one who is, great idea to pass through.
The theater arts are on today. Well, no, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong Saturday. Let me go to the right Saturday. It's the 30th.
Saturday,
It's the
30th of August.
30th of August. The Eclipse Street Theater at the Jubilee Gardens through the streets of Bridgetown. That's from noon today, and then this evening, Barbados National Production, a tribute to Burgy. That's of course National Performing Arts Center. So
let's pause there for a moment. Tribute to Burgy.
Yes.
And this is a national presentation. So the entire festival has been dotted with what they call icon nights. So Burgy is one of our icons, and this is one of the most anticipated Barbadian productions, or productions coming out of the Barbados camp.
This is
it
my
will be
island
live
in the sun.
Yeah, it will be live. It will be live on TV8.
Right.
We're going to take in what's happening, but we are going to pause for, this awesome tribute to Burgy, and then come back.
Wow. Venezuela and Trinidad are collaborating. Frank Culinary Hall, and that is at noon today until 3 o'clock. Sorry, that's tomorrow Sunday. Why am I getting... I'm up too early or what? Anyhow, that's tomorrow Sunday. Venezuela and Trinidad and Tobago collaborating at Frank Culinary Hall. All right, let me turn the page then and go on to... You've done the literary arts.
Yeah, we
so
went there already.
Let's get to the film and the video section of the calendar. And it's the 30th screening for Boot Campers Films. Again, the Errol Barrow Center for Creative Imaginations. That's from 12 o'clock until 2 today. And then you want to pick up the fashion? No.
Yeah, I was looking at the literary arts,
Okay.
where there's still a lot happening. As a matter of fact, we captured the gala. We captured the gala yesterday, and we definitely are going to be sharing a little bit of that this morning too. But we have some artists to pass through. A young writer will be here. We have so much more coming on this weekend edition, this Saturday, early Saturday morning edition of Morning Barbados.
Good morning, Barbados. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning, world.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Hi, I'm Carson Carmbach. I'm representing CBC Barbados. We are here at the Carifesta Grand Market, and we have our products which are leather, bags, shoes, and also made of fabric. Come down and shop with us at CBC Barbados, represented at Carifesta Grand Market.
I'm Euclid from Trinidad and Tobago, and this is the Ankh Home Store. What we specialize in is home accents, all with an African flavor to it. So you can get your teacups, your bowls, your dashikis, your mask, your bags. We have pillows. So come on down. It's so lovely to be here in Barbados. It is beautiful. The weather is lovely. Come and see all the lovely items we have. Tell a friend, bring everyone to the Carifesta Grand Market.
Hola, somos de Panamá. Mi nombre es Alex Santiago.
Yo soy Kirkajar.
Venimos en representación del país a Carifest y los invitamos a que vengan y vean nuestras artesanías panameñas.
Vendo bolas y, ¿cómo le digo? Shakiras y eso.
Y nosotros venimos de un área del interior del país de Panamá, donde utilizamos el sombrero panameño, el verdadero sombrero panameño, que es el que está viendo al final, al fondo. Y los invitamos a que nos vengan a visitar al stand de Panamá.
My name is Sandra Second, and we are coming from Trinidad. We are based in New York, so Trinidad and Tobago. We are presenting today at the Carifesta. We have batik work, we have some beautiful tie-dye pieces. We also have some beautiful African pieces that we got from Africa, Kenya, some beaded necklaces. We also have a lot of leather work, also some floral earrings also. So we are coming to you from Trinidad via Brooklyn to Barbados. Okay, so we are here and we're so happy to be here. And I'm expecting a lot of, I'm going to do a lot of networking so I can meet other creatives within the Caribbean diaspora so that I can even grow more. What I'm expecting from this Carifesta experience is to meet and greet and create a larger audience for me, because you're always looking to grow your base. And so I'm looking forward to the networking with the other creators, as I said. I'm looking to get more customers, maybe even another niche into Barbados. I don't know, because I'm already in Trinidad and we're in Brooklyn, New York. So I am trying to spread and grow the business of San Jude so more people can get to know and love us.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Waking up right now and you haven't had your coffee, your cocoa tea, all these people who drink lime and water in the morning and do all kinds of drinking and so on and so on. Lemon water?
Lemon water.
Okay.
Lemon water.
Fair enough. Thank you. But anyhow, the bottom line is that you have to have something in your stomach, as your grandmothers would say, to break the air and get up, right? And be alive and recognize that this is Saturday morning in Barbados. Yeah, for those of you who live here. And you haven't gone on to the pot relocated, right?
The pot relocated?
Yes.
What?
Where?
No.
You don't know to move the pot?
Move the pot to where?
I don't understand. You live here?
What pot?
You really live here?
It's early, Julian. Come on, don't keep me guessing. What
All
are you
right.
talking about?
The pot.
The pot turned down.
No, that's a different pot.
No, which pot are we talking
No,
about
the
then?
pot, the sea-bar
Lost
pot.
in generations. The pardon?
Oh, yes. You're going to get the sea-bar.
You mean the hot pot?
Oh.
But when you say the
You
pot,
don't call it the pot. You call it the pot. The pot.
who calls it the pot?
Oh, okay. All right.
Let's take a
Are you
poll.
trying to say I've been away too long?
Yes.
Oh,
Let's take a poll. There is nobody that
It's-
calls
it's-
it
it's
the
a
pot. It's the
It can't
hot
be a
pot.
pot. Next thing you say is a hot pot.
That was 1984.
Oh, boy, I tell you. Anyhow, it's a pot. It's a place where you go to in the morning and the water is warm because they come from Barbados, light and power. And of course, you know, it's good and healthy for you. For those who've got arthritis and things like that, or you just want to be alive. So the posse that goes out early in the morning for a sea bath at Browns Beach or down by Brighton, etc., a very good morning to you. And if you're up in St. Philip, don't go to that other one because, I mean, anyhow, leave that alone. It's Saturday morning. I'm Julian Rogers, and we are bringing you Carifesta 15.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Hi, I'm Euclid from Trinidad and Tobago, and this is the Ankh Home Store. What we specialize in is home accents, all with an African flavor to it. So you can get your teacups, your bowls, your dashikis, your mask, your bags. We have pillows. So come on down. It's so lovely to be here in Barbados. It is beautiful. The weather is lovely. Come and see all the lovely items we have. Tell a friend, bring everyone to the Carifesta Grand Market.
Hola, somos de Panamá. Mi nombre es Alex Santiago.
Yo soy Girkajar.
Venimos en representación del país a Carifest y los invitamos a que vengan y vean nuestras artesanías panameñas.
Vendo bolas y, ¿cómo le dicen? Shakiras y eso.
Y nosotros venimos de un área del interior del país de Panamá, donde utilizamos el sombrero panameño, el verdadero sombrero panameño, que es el que está viendo al final, al fondo. Y los invitamos a que nos vengan a visitar al stand de Panamá.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Welcome back, everybody, and a reminder that we've got not just the English-speaking Caribbean at Carifesta, but we have our Colombian friends who just been reminded of that. Panama, we've got Mexico here, we've got Ghana here, we've got Venezuela here, we got, Canada is here, yes?
Far away, that's why. Canada.
So everybody came to our Caribbean party, and that's very, very important. Look, Tisha,
Yes.
you got
You're still trying to remember how to say that name, aren't
yeah,
you?
yeah. Because I promised her mother that she'll get a hug. But
Yeah.
I think I may not get the hug
Listen,
if
you
I
have
don't
the
get
old
this
girls
right.
all riled up, man. I'm not. Listen, I make no bones about saying that. Every old girl we happen upon, oh, Julian, but you're looking so good.
They are good for my ego. Trust me. But it feels good. So
Yes,
all-
like my mother was talking to me last night and just said, hi. I said, I have someone for you to talk to. And she's like, oh, Julian Rogers. I'm like, really?
Yes.
The
but
real
you
JR.
have to blame CBC TV for making me a TV star and making me a great fan and
Yeah.
voice of
Not to mention
Barbados
we
and
meet
everywhere
people and he
else, you
goes
know
like,
what I mean?
hi, I'm a star.
Yeah, I'm a
no,
star.
he says,
I'm
hi,
famous.
I'm famous.
I'm famous. I'm Julian Rogers and I'm famous. All right. So I'm getting to meet two Barbadians today. You know them better than I do, so I'm really have to press them. But one of them is Philip K. So good morning,
Good
Philip.
morning. How are
doing?
you? I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good, as you can
You
hear.
look good.
Yeah,
So,
thank you
you
very
look good.
much. And then we got Jory.
Jory.
I was waiting for you to do
I
that.
created this introduction for her, and I want everybody to introduce her like this from now on. It's Jory,
I love
Get it right. Yeah.
I love
right?
it. Blessed
That's
good
your
morning.
stamp. I've given it to you. It's yours. The IP is
Thank
yours.
you. Thank you very much. I
Right?
appreciate
No
it.
charge whatsoever. So I want to start with Jory.
Yes, please.
I don't know what you mean when you tell me you're a multi-genre artist. I'm dreaming up that you can give me back in time, you can give me multimedia, you can give me all kind of things. So
Well, multi-genre means I do a variety of, I'm versatile. I do rap, I do R&B, I do reggae, I do dancehall, you name it. Soca, you name it.
I'm going to talk to you because I'm making music these days,
Really?
right?
Yeah.
So I may be able to give you a song or two. I mean, you know.
Of course, I'd love it.
You
Yeah,
know?
we could do a good
You
collaboration.
you can imagine the write-up on this one?
Yes.
And Julian.
All the J's, all
the J's.
That's sounding good. And of course, we're also joined by Philip K. You would have introduced Philip K., who's also an artist. I think you're more on the reggae tip, though.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Reggae
tell
and
us,
dancehall.
tell us first of all, Julian, how you got into performing
You
music.
realize you call him Julian now,
Oh,
right?
Philip,
Yeah.
I've been talking to you too much, Julian. So tell us, Philip, how you got into music generally.
Funny thing is, I actually was having a conversation yesterday, and I actually dropped music in school. You know, the theory was a bit too much for my head. But as the Lord would have it, I found myself back into music. I started off playing the cornet at school, and then it moved from making beats on the computer, and then writing my own songs, and it was history ever since.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah.
What's your main instrument now?
The guitar, yeah, the rhythm guitar.
I'm struck by it because my father was a musician, and the first time he saw me looking at his saxophone, he went out and sold it, and he said, "No music for you." But he didn't realize I'd grow up and learn to play the turntable. And to this day, that is the only instrument that I can play.
Right. And no one can take that skill from you either.
Everybody take that from me.
tell you.
But I'm always struck. I know James Wilson, who is watching, would say Julian can't hold a tune, but you know, really and truly, I'm still trying to figure out how it is you're able to make your fingers play differently.
It becomes like driving at some point. It becomes second nature to you. Because at first, when I picked up the guitar, it was very strange, you know, and I always marveled at these guys playing riffs, and you know, I always wanted to do that. So I took it up and I started to learn.
Is that the only instrument you play?
I play keys as well too, and the cornet.
So you never gave up the cornet then?
Never give it the cornet.
Nobody made joke and say, "What is
No.
this tall boy?" With
I actually
this?
always have to explain what a cornet is,
Yes.
first of all. It's basically a smaller version to a trumpet.
And you still play as frequently as you play the guitar?
No. I
Not
play the
at
guitar
all.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you in a band?
No, I'm not.
You're a
unfortunately.
solo guy?
Yeah, I'm a solo guy.
So you can back Jory.
You know, I think that I have the qualifications to do that. Seeing that she's such a diverse, multi-genre artist, I think I can maybe assist
What,
there.
what about you, though, Jory? How did you get into music?
Well, I felt as if I was into music from the time I was born, really and truly. I've sang in
You
church
cried.
choirs.
That was your first song.
Yes. I've sang in church choirs. I've sang in the school choir. And I actually did 2 exams with the Royal School of Music. I used to play the flute back in the day as well. And really and truly, that was just it. I always had music from young, honestly.
You should. Where's the flute?
Well, this is it right now.
No.
Voice is the flute.
You need to take, as they say, take pattern.
Yeah.
But take example from Michael Henderson out of Dominica.
Honestly, it's something that I want to go back on because I honestly believe that if I had to get a flute right now, I could play it like normal.
Yeah. I mean, you could be
Yeah.
you could be like that big star in America. What's her name again? She plays the flute.
She's not big anymore.
She's not big anymore.
I'm big now.
Have you got recordings?
Yes, I actually have recordings. I recently released an EP, probably about 2 weeks ago, and I have more tracks coming as well that you can look out for.
Is that a 45 or a 78?
Lord. We ain't get there yet, but we
she was
coming.
thinking, what are you
We coming.
Lost in translation. That's a generational thing. Yeah, but you guys are also here to tell us about an awesome opportunity that was presented to you. So let me start with you, Mr. Philip K., to tell us about this opportunity that you guys have been given.
Yes, sure. So we were the fortunate recipients of the South X project. And basically, it's an initiative spearheaded by the Cost Gap, partnered with SAMPRA and IKS Consultant in South Africa. And basically, we were on tour. The project basically builds connections between South Africa and Barbados and develop artists here and make collaborations as well too.
And Jojo?
As Philip said, it was a combination of Barbados and South Africa. And to be honest, when I got the phone call the day saying that we were selected, I was so shocked. I was in awe. I could not even believe it, to actually travel 19 hours in flight to Africa to represent our country. This was amazing, a very amazing.
Where did you go, Joburg?
Yes, Johannesburg. Yeah. And one of the things about the project, it was not just catered to us. It was open to the public. And prior to us going to South Africa, we had several workshops on digital aggregation, performing, copyright stuff, marketing, social media presence, the full 9 yards. So we went in Africa prepared and equipped for what was before us.
So we toured Africa. We had a lot of performances, rehearsals, and it was fun. It was great.
So, I'm really envious. You better touch me because you've been there.
Go, yes.
Yeah, you've been to a place where we all dream to go.
Yeah, indeed.
Except that we must realize we're dealing with 54 countries in Africa.
That's so true.
Yeah.
That's so true.
So just pick one.
Yeah.
That's
Pick
right.
Ghana, but you went to South Africa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
indeed.
Wow.
Indeed.
What was the experience like generally? You said you got a chance to do a lot of performances and see a lot of places. When we talk about landmass,
Wow. Now the landmass is huge. I mean, like, to get to one performance, it was like 3 hours drive just to get to one performance. And I mean, like, you could walk Barbados in a day. Over there is not for walking at all. You would literally get lost in South Africa, honestly speaking. The people, though, they love music. Like, even if they didn't understand what we were singing, they still, moved and grooved to the music. They loved it. And they welcomed us, like, as if it was home, honestly.
And the beautiful thing about South Africa is that what we know Africa to be is completely different to what we saw. It is far more developed, and the things that we've experienced, like, for example, we saw Ferrari dealerships and again, completely different to what we would have known Africa to be.
what we've been fed.
Oh, yes, that's right, that's right.
It's very true.
You've been reading Tarzan comics.
Yes, exactly. But like Jajori said, the atmosphere was just so warm and welcoming. It wasn't actually warm because it was very cold, extremely
It was
cold.
cold.
Yeah.
Again, that too was another cultural shock.
Yeah.
But overall, the experience was phenomenal.
The music
very.
exchange, I suspect you had exposure to high life
When you say
as a
high,
beat.
when you say high life, what do you mean? That can be interpreted in so many different ways.
The music,
Right, music.
not the nightlife.
Okay. Yes.
Talk about the music you were exposed to when you went to South Africa.
Yeah, so South Africa, again, the diverse nature of the music there was great for us because it expanded our minds. I'm also a producer, so being able to connect with producers as well, we were able to widen our scope where music is concerned. So, for example, I was partnered with one producer, and Jajori was partnered with another producer, and we created music over there as well too. So from as far as dancehall to what they call Bacardi.
Right. Not the rum.
Not the rum. No, no, the genre. That really expanded our minds. Well, for me as a producer, exploring different songs and tones and stuff like that.
Jujuri, I'm imagining you in South Africa, and you are a singer,
Yes, please.
and you're trying to understand how to do what Miriam Makeba used to do.
Yeah.
Did you try it?
I did it. I just went down there with the motive to, create something new. And I really want to shout out, we were with Prince Bulo and a gentleman by the name of Pine. And the mixture of the Afro beats and the soca, I tried to put a collage together. And it came out honestly great. Came out honestly great.
With that said, let's move into the music that you guys kind of performed. How did you come up with? I would imagine it was a mixture of some original stuff and maybe some covers as well. So tell me about the music you performed. And
The music I performed are some of my singles that I performed over there that I have released out already. Probably did about like 4 or 5 tracks at least every performance that we had. The songs that we created down there now, those are not released as yet, but as soon as they're released, Barbados will be hearing us.
stuff. What about you, Philip? The music
For
you
me,
performed.
I also did original pieces from my album that I brought for you, Tisha. Sweet Melody album. Here you go.
Present for me.
A
Let me
present
close
for you.
my eyes.
Julian, I have to get your album as well too, so don't be jealous.
Julian,
Yes.
I got a gift.
I'm very jealous.
Yeah, so my album Sweet Melody speaks about my life as a Christian and exploring the different seasons of my life through sound.
Wow, this is beautiful. It's called Sweet Melody. And there's that cover track. Then you have Jesus Love, Run Over, Fly Away. There are 15 tracks.
Yes.
Well, this is
14 and an intro track, yeah.
Yeah, this is some phenomenal stuff.
Yeah.
What did it take for you to be able to pull this together?
Lots of heartache and nights in the studio. You see, when we see the final product, we don't know the story behind it. But basically that is a picture of the experiences I would have been through as a young Christian artist and as a young Christian man in Barbados, and pointing people to Jesus, giving people hope through music. So my life, basically, my experiences were all written, recorded, and packaged in a nice sweet album called Sweet Melody. Yes.
As you make this emphasis on your Christian values and living, how do your friends react to the fact that you make this kind of focus with your life and work?
I think what it has done is to minister to them as well. I always tell because I'm also a teacher, I always tell my students, whatever you do, make sure that you do it from a place of authenticity. Because at some point, your peers, people who watch you, will see your life. You don't have to say that you're a Christian. Your life will either say that you are or say that you're not,
Life by example.
Live by example. So my friends knew me as the guy at school who liked music, who liked to play music, who was also Christian, who wasn't involved in certain things that others would be involved in. And to see that I'm now doing it and pushing it through music, I'm sure that it would have touched and inspired them.
I'm going to give Jujuri a similar opportunity to talk about your friends' reaction to the focus that you have in your life now.
Well, my friend's reaction, I get a lot of push, being that I struggled with music at one point, but never give up the fight, because I believe that through music, you could be able to spread so much light and so much love to people out there that need it. Because if I sing positivity and somebody might be going through a rough time, and they sit down and they press play and they hear, well, you know, this positive is what you can keep in your mind is positive. If you listen to negative, that's what you can got in your mind. So I try to keep on the positive side so that who listening to the music could be able to embrace. And I also do it to cater for the young up to the old. That's it for me.
Very positive vibes, huh?
Yeah.
The thing about music is that it doesn't ask your permission to get into your system.
That's true.
You know, so
like
once
that.
you can have positive messaging within your craft.
Yep.
People say all the time that, you know, I'm just an entertainer, but no, you have a tool, you have a weapon that can either build or destroy. So
Very positive.
It's so wonderful that these types of opportunities can be afforded to young artists and artists who are trying to get their music and so on out there.
Yeah.
So it begs the question, what next? So not from the perspective of what you're doing next, but based on this particular opportunity, how has this set you on a great trajectory to spread your music far and wide?
yeah, for me, one of the things that I try not to do is box my mind into the 166 square miles of this landmass, because there's so many possibilities outside of Barbados. And for me, what this trip did for me was to open my mind and made me push even harder, because when I see the artists over there giving their all into music, giving their every last breath into the thing that they do, it inspires me to do that same very thing. If my desire is to spread the message of Jesus through music, I have to do it with everything within me, right? There has to be a conviction that pushes me beyond this rock. So,
All right, well, that's wonderful stuff, and I absolutely love that push. All right, so my coffee is getting a little cool. I'm going to warm it up in my nice little cup, and we're going to come back after this
And
break.
I tell you, when we're not just coming back, we're continuing this because, Philip, we got your music to share with our audience today. So world, stand by. It's happening now.
Amazing, and at times I feel like I can't go on to tell you the truth, man. I just feel like I'm running all these races, and then end up with so many cuts and bruises, and then it feels like hope is gone, yeah. But if I never got trials, I say yeah. 'Cause I know who could be for me, oh yeah. So this is not a plastic facing it, yeah. 'Cause when I look up to the hills, from it's coming, man, yeah. Oh my, it comes from the love. So under what I know, my reward. I'm happy now 'cause I know. Ready? So we got to the rock this time, and it's up this time. Still put a smile on your face, yeah. Even though I'm in a furnace, no, I won't perish now. So I put a smile on my face, yeah. Let's go. So don't get confused, I think I am pretending. It's only cause of the goodness of the Lord that this me is smiling, even though it's not trending. I will sit in the presence of the giants and be relaxing. I know it's not frightening, cause when Jesus show up when I come, God is elevating. So when you're done, you work for yourself, going under. All of that times I will eventually. All of that times I will eventually. So don't believe the liar, just put your Even though I'm in a furnace, now I won't perish now. So I put a smile upon my face. One last time. Even to the roughest time and the toughest. Still put a smile upon my face. Yeah. Even though I'm in a furnace, never will perish now. Still put a smile upon my face. Sapona, much love for Barbados. Bless you. Thank you.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
My name is Sandra Second, and we are coming from Trinidad. Trinidad, we are based in New York, so Trinidad and Tobago. We are presenting today at the Carifesta. We have batik work, we have some beautiful tie-dye pieces. We also have some beautiful African pieces that we got from Africa, Kenya, some beaded necklaces. We also have a lot of leather work, also some floral earrings also. So we are coming to you from Trinidad via Brooklyn to Barbados. Okay, so we are here and we're so happy to be here. And I'm expecting a lot of, I'm going to do a lot of networking so I can meet other creatives within the Caribbean diaspora so that I can even grow more. What I'm expecting from this Carifesta experience is to meet and greet and create a larger audience for me, because you're always looking to grow your base. And so I'm looking forward to the networking with the other creators, as I said. I'm looking to get more customers, maybe even a little niche into Barbados. I don't know, because I'm already in Trinidad and we're in Brooklyn, New York. So I am trying to spread and grow the business of Sand Jews so more people can get to know and love us.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
And a very good Carifesta 15 morning to you wherever you are, and a special good morning to our friends and family in the diaspora. Wherever you are, this is Barbados and the Caribbean as a whole in one giant place. And we're at the Grand Market, which is located in Waterford, St. Michael, Barbados. And we've got a lot of activity here today and across the country in several venues. We'll remind you about that. But if you can get out here today, you'll go and see that lady who just talked about and showed off the stuff that she has. The Grand Market has so many different things that there's going to be something there for you. So let's continue to just share with you that one of the points I want to make this morning is that Carifesta really has a tremendous history going back to 1970s, and it really was coming out of a gathering of writers of the Caribbean. And because I've been at pains to make the point that Carifesta is not just about the music and the dance and the big talk and whatever else and so on. This is a giant coming together of the region, showcasing who we are as a cultural capital of the world, so to speak. But I want to put in a very important point here, because this is a CARICOM event put on by the CARICOM community, what I call the Caribbean Community of Nations. And we must recognize the work of the CARICOM Secretariat and the institutions of the region. Let me tell you, right? Fortunately, they provided us with a guide which is being shared out by the CARICOM delegation head office secretariat team, the secretariat team here at Waterford, serving the region. Bear with me, we got 16 institutions of the Caribbean community, plus associate institutions. And let me put it very quickly. If a hurricane hits or prepares to hit any Caribbean country, CARICOM is always prepared to respond. So you hear about SEDIMA, which is based here in Barbados, but they are working with every one of the disaster preparedness organizations across this region. They coordinate the response. And that response, my friends, is a CARICOM response. So just remember that. You hear the name SEDIMA, but it is an institution of CARICOM, this family of Caribbean nations. So that when the friends in Dominica see the Barbados Defense Force arrive, or well, I'm trying to think now. Right. I won't say the Barbados Navy, but you know what I mean. The vessel arrives in Rosa, Port Rosa. Yes, and you say the Bajans coming? Well, it's CARICOM, okay? Responding. And the helicopters landing from the British warship offshore, that's coordinated by SEDIMA. It is CARICOM at work. So let's understand that. During COVID, how do you think we dealt with COVID? We had CARFA, which is our CDC. You remember CDC out of the United States. CARFA is our equivalent. They test. They tell the regional governments, look, this is what we found. This is how you should handle this, etc. That's CARICOM at work. The same thing with the Caribbean Court of Justice. Hey, I could go on, but there's a lot more time for me to teach you about CARICOM and anything that you missed. But one thing I'm not going to miss is the opportunity to share with you an interview that Nikita had with a star out of Guyana. His name is Samuel Midaz. And in line with the appearance of Philip K. earlier, this fits in just right. So let's bring in Nikita and Samuel Midaz from Guyana.
Hey, Carifesta family, of course, we're here in the village and Grand Market. Your girl, Nikita. Walking around, we always get to see other performers and artists, be it in the fashion, in the film, on stage, off stage. And right beside me, he was on stage just about 2 nights ago, Sammy, a.k.a. Samuel Midaz. Yes. Representing the gospel for sure. Boy, did you bring down the host, Sammy.
Yeah, you think so?
Yes, indeed. You wasn't there to see it for yourself?
Yeah, man, I had fun that night. It was good.
Yes.
It was real good. Interesting being one of the few, maybe the only gospel artist at Carifesta, but it's been an awesome privilege. Just representing not just the kingdom, but representing my country.
There you go.
Guyana.
Hey, down south.
Yeah.
And you've been everywhere this year. I went through, I saw the tour dates.
Yeah.
You just come back from New York?
Yeah, I flew from New York. I flew down for Carifesta.
How is that?
Hectic. I sleep as much as I can. I always wanted the tour life, but the tour life is not an easy one. Mm-hmm. But you know, you learn to make the best of your time. But I love the privilege and the opportunity to experience different cultures, to sing to different people, and to just spread hope, you know.
That was definitely the first time I saw you live on stage, but you know me, I am a lover of all music, just like you. I have gospel in my background as well. I know you have parents for pastors as your say.
Cool. Yeah. I like people who do their homework. I like people who don't. Yeah, my parents are pastors. I grew up in the church. Mm-hmm. I had no idea that the Lord would raise me up to fly to nations and sing and bring glory to His name. But you know, my story is a simple one, yet an extraordinary one, where God can take a nobody in the eyes of people, because we're never nobody in the eyes of God, and just raise them up and show the nations what He could do when you surrender to Him.
So we got 6 studio albums.
All right.
6 studio albums out, but I want to know if we got any more music coming, because you know we got inspiration here at Carifesta. Any other artists that you see stand out? You know, we got John Yard, Raphael Saul. They're all big fans of yours as well.
They're fans and they're friends.
There you go.
Yeah, but I got an album coming out in December. It's my 7th album.
Wow.
It's getting harder and harder to make albums now because of the busyness. But I realized that's the thing that made me known in the first place. So I can't forsake it. Yeah. Got a whole bunch of new music that I want to release and push out there. So before the end of 2025, a new album's coming.
I can't wait. You could give a little sneak peek. Any Christmas-related songs, or is it?
You know, John has been behind me to release something for Christmas, so I just might.
Good.
I just might. But I'm doing a song that's very near and dear to my heart just now when we go there. It's called Stronger. Talks about the good, the bad, the ugly, and how God can take all of that and make us stronger and better and wiser. And a lot of times we ask God for things, but we're not prepared for what He's going to do to bring us to where we have to go. So, you know, I'm going to sing it, and I hopefully you learn it and go home singing, "You're making me stronger." Boom.
I was just about to ask for a little sneak peek, but you get right away and did it for me. Like I said, I love all music. We out here, we really appreciate all that you're doing, and I look forward to all that you have.
All right.
What do you look forward to out of Carifesta for you? What's been special?
It's my first Carifesta. I had no idea that so many people would be here. And seeing the different cultures, I had the opportunity to come and to see like the nations before us, like the Virgin Islands, St. Kitts, and interestingly, I know some of these artists because I've been to their countries.
Right.
But just to see the diversity, get to taste the different foods, staying in the hotel with some people from other countries. I mean, if we could do this more often than every 4 or 5 years, it'd be really good.
That has been, if I had $1 for every time somebody said that, like we want more of this, like throughout the year even. We don't want to wait another 2-4 years for us to connect again.
Yeah, and you know, I thought it would be territorial,
Yeah.
because in the entertainment space, you know, everybody want to hold their corner, but everybody's been showing so much love. You know, the dancers from my country, they're excited to go and see the dancers from Jamaica and to exchange and network with them. The Pan guys too. So I think it's bringing the Caribbean together, making the Caribbean a one Caribbean, because sometimes online and social media, you could see the little wires that this country better than this country, and Guyana is not Caribbean, but when you come here, it's a different story, and I love it.
Yes, I love it too. Well, thank you so much. He's preparing to go on stage right now. I gotta go on and get in front of the stage too because I want to hear this song stronger. I think I already picked up a few lyrics, but thank you so much for sitting with us.
Nikita, thank you for having me.
Shout out Guyana, anybody else?
Yeah, man, 592. Thank you for supporting us, for King and for country. Bless.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
My daddy is a king, so I am royalty. My daddy is a king, so I am royalty. Everybody hands up, way up with him, way up with him, way up with him, yeah. Look, I tell them, sir, I bet you didn't know I was a bastard. To tell you the truth, I was born in shame. If you call my name, I couldn't answer. I had no legacy and no inheritance to claim. But that is not the end of my story. So don't you chop me off on a shelf, cause I encountered the king of glory. What's the mix, the mix, the mix, the mix, the mix? They pick me up, turn around, hit my head, fix my cup, left my right, press along, when I laugh, no one talk, show me how, call me son, change my name. Come and just let me hear you say, my daddy is a king, so I am royalty. You got to sing it like you believe it. My daddy is a king, so I am royalty. No matter what you say about me, because my daddy is a king, so I am royalty. And guess what? I'm way up. I'm seated. Way up in him. You're seated. Way up in him. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, say, yesterday's anointing cannot do, no. Jesus, you know I need more of you, Lord. Yesterday's anointing cannot do. Jesus. Hold on, read out for me. Before I leave here, right? We are the church people at. Oh gosh. Y'all in our church tonight?
Well, hold on. We bring in church to Carifesta.
Yeah. I want you to give me the boom bap, right? I don't see if they know this music. Carpenter, Jesus' name, so sweet, Emmanuel. Sing again. Jesus' name, so sweet, Emmanuel. You gotta do a scan, say. Every day I walk and talk about Jesus. Oh my God, every day I walk and talk. Jesus is the winner man. Jesus is. 'Cause I've got my mind made up, and I because why? I want to see my Jesus someday. Somebody sing it loud. I've got my because I do one more. Take another one.
on. It's Guyana night tonight, right? Y'all ready to go home? Y'all remember y'all small days when we used to go and we used to dance in a circle when we got...
I remember your small days. Bringing church to Carifesta. I like it. Sammy really part of the Guyana night here at Carifesta 15. And I have to tell you that I came very, very close to ending up in the brig of the Barbados Defense Force because I just could not, the words Coast Guard were not coming into my head, right? And, but I know that I have friends in high places who will stand by me and make an appeal and be judge advocate for me for, you know, if I have to appear before Brigadier Carlos Lovell. I really, 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 I mean, if I'm desperate and things look real, real shaky, I'm going to call on Lieutenant Colonel Jeffrey Bostick to come to my rescue on defense. Yeah, I've got to get all the words right. Got to get it right. Very good morning to the members of the Barbados Defense Force, all sections. And we want to thank you very much for the sterling effort you all made to support this whole logistical challenge that is Carifesta. I go back to 1981. Yes, I remember 81 very, very well. And when Prime Minister Tom Adams mobilized the Defense Force at that point, and I was down at Wanstead when the man, I'm trying to remember his name, tall ramrod chap, arrived and said, "We're here, Defense Force, who needs to go where, when, schedule, boop, 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 boop." And in 2-2s, all the delegations are moving, rehearsals here, need to be there, boom, 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 boom. Never forgot that. Never, ever forgot that. So, we salute you. Yep. I've got to practice my salute. Nikita, good morning.
Yes.
Good morning to you. How you
Never
doing?
a dull moment around the real Julian, that's for sure. I'm good, man. It's the penultimate day of Carifesta 15. I am overwhelmed and just excited of all the energy for the full week. It's been absolutely amazing. Last night was another super concert, amazing super concert, reggae, of course. I tried to take in as much as I could before heading home, but let me tell you, everybody's outside and just truly taking in all that they can before Carifesta 15 wraps.
We made several detours to get out, to get me home last evening.
I tell you, I didn't know I knew so many back roads until last night, coming from the south, trying to get here, avoiding all the traffic. But I am so happy that everybody came out and supported the festival.
That last night must have been one of the biggest crowds because
It
the cars
was
are parked
indeed.
all over Bush Hall, Bank Hall, and Eagle Hall.
I
all
think
the
so.
halls.
I'll go on record and say it was indeed the biggest yet. Of course, we prepare for Calypso tonight, but I have biased reasons for the tribute to Burgy, which goes down tonight, all part of the theater arts side of Carifesta, because my brother's the lead actor. He's been prepping for months. It's a huge undertaking to interpret Irving Burgy, and of course Harry Belafonte and his stories, and he's trying to get the accent right, and then he was like, "I'm not going to do the accent, I'm just going to give my interpretation." He was born in the 90s, my brother, but reading up and researching on his story and all the other stories coming from various people, he's been able to, you know, bring his own interpretation of who Irving Burgy meant to him. And truthfully, a big shout out to the whole production. They've been working hard. I passed through rehearsals last night at the spanking new, the new brand National Performing Arts Center. It's a beautiful structure. And so I truly look forward to it tonight. If you get your tickets yet, get them.
All right, I have to confess now.
Yeah.
Right? I took First Communion.
Right.
So I know how to confess.
Not First Communion. Yes, please. Tell me.
When I was a little guy.
Right.
I have known of you
Uh-huh.
only remotely
Yes.
as a singer.
Yes.
right?
Uh-huh.
And now to come in the last few days to realize that you're a radio personality, a TV personality,
All kind of things.
and that you switch so easily between
Yeah.
the formal Nikita
Right.
into that breakdown Bajan.
I know. I try my best.
It's
I
sweet.
try my best.
It's sweet.
I'm a country girl too, right? I'm from St. George, and even on stage, people always say, you know, you're so normal.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah,
like, yeah, you know, I can be a sister, your neighbor.
Yeah.
I pride myself on that, to be honest. You could walk up to me in the supermarket and talk to me calm. Because especially in these moments where I could promote Barbados, promote our culture, promote our music, promote anything Bajan, you definitely will find Nikita. So whether it's on stage, in the supermarket, in the airport, in another country, any chance I get to talk about who we are and why we do what we do, I'm there.
What are you learning about the Caribbean in this experience?
Oh my goodness, that we have so many similarities in our culture. Even speaking to Sami yesterday, he was saying within his own contingent, within the group that he brought here from, or that he came down here from Guyana, he is now seeing different things that he didn't even see for himself, because you know Guyana is way bigger than Barbados, so they don't get to see the musicians and the other artists as frequently as he would like. So some of them he's meeting for the first time, some of them he's now knowing about, and then you come to Barbados and then you see Suriname, you see Belize, and now Ghana. So he's able now to spread his wings and truly collaborate. And everybody's saying the same thing. We need more of this. We need more collaborations. We need more moments within the region to talk to each other and share and say, oh, we got that back home too. Oh, we drum like that at home too. Oh, you know, my grandmother makes her curry the same way. So that for me is a huge standout. I was able to connect with so many other fashion designers as well, which is a big part of who I am. You want to take a piece of their country back home to wherever you're from, outside the fridge magnets and
Yes.
the expected souvenirs.
Yes.
You know, you have necklaces, you have shoes, you have home decor, and then of course the opportunity to maybe feature some of their pieces in the stores here in Barbados. So you're opening those opportunities for them. Social media exists, so your reach expands as well. So there's so much to take in for Carifesta 15. A lot of the countries are also saying that they've never experienced Carifesta at this scale. They're so happy that there's so many events and how big they are, how grand they are. So whoever takes the baton next, we
Yes.
have definitely...
They have some work to do.
They got some work to do, but I'm sure it will continue to be as amazing.
I have to share with you.
Yeah.
One of my friends sent me this yesterday.
Sure.
He says, as I watch Carifesta, I'm so amazed and excited that we're linked so intrinsically culturally.
Oh gosh.
I find myself listening to all the big talk sessions.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking, can we not have one Caribbean television station dedicated to the creative arts that daily would stream all cultural events across the Caribbean?
Yeah.
He goes on, he says, I mean, if Mia can bring 166 events in 10 days, surely this can be done. I like that one. With government support and private sector too.
Yeah.
Can we not piggyback on this clear explosion of cultural expression? This brings the Caribbean together like no other activity.
Yeah.
What Barbados has done is to bring Carifesta to a level never seen before. Do you agree?
Yeah.
And what I recognize is that women are really the voices of the creative arts. They're really taking over.
Oh yeah.
You like that, no?
How you mean? I saw Felicia Rashad say recently, where women go, culture goes. And that is just facts. You know, we have been the heartbeat of our nation, of our community. We raised a village. And so I believe, especially now with the orange economy, now's the time. I feel like globally, we have a lot of eyes on the Caribbean. We had the Caribbean Music Awards about 2 nights ago. And now BET, they're streaming it soon. And that's something that didn't happen in the past, even though we've had the greats of Bob Marley and so forth. I just think now is our time to truly embrace the attention that we have here on our culture, our music. We're getting to explain jab,
Yes.
for example, our carnivals, our festivals, and I hope that throughout the diaspora that we really hone in and promote it as much as we can.
We're one Caribbean.
Period.
I believe in that strongly. I'm a poster boy for being, Caribbean.
Yeah.
Having lived in Montserrat, Antigua and Barbuda,
Right.
Trinidad and Tobago,
Uh-huh.
St. Kitts and Nevis,
Right.
a little bit in Anguilla,
What?
a little bit in St. Martin, Jamaica, right?
Your
now,
goals.
And now, and right, and now Belize, and I'm busy trying to tell people that Belize is only 60 times bigger than Barbados. Only 60 times
Only
bigger
60
than Barbados,
times.
right? And they have offshore islands.
Wow.
And they've got a barrier reef that is the second largest in the world.
Nice.
After Australia, of course. Because, and why I make that point is that we really need to learn more about each other's
Sure.
country.
Sure.
And not just the food and the drink,
Yeah.
but the people, because we need to break up the insularity
Yeah.
and the sense that, oh, I'm a Trini and the rest of the world doesn't matter. I mean,
Yeah.
you're a small island
Yeah.
and whatever else. I noticed that somebody gave some licks to somebody who started to call the MDCs and the LDCs. I mean, gosh, that is history, guys.
Yeah.
All right? We're one big Caribbean family. We're going to come back with much more. Nikita says she's bringing in people from St. Kitts and Nevis. So that's up next.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
My name is Ohinina Naya Sewa Ekufu. I come from Ghana and I am representing Catlin Fashions from Ghana. Catlin Fashions is a notable fashion designing company which deals mainly in women clothing. So we have 3 pieces which is called kimono set. It has the pants, it has the inner and the outer. And then we have some beautiful single dresses. It's also called African lace dress. We have lots of them and very affordable, very, very, very affordable. So I'm inviting all of you out there to come and patronize Catlin Fashions here at the Carifesta Grand Market Grounds. Thank you all and see you soon.
Hi everyone, my name is Sanara Busu Ugbu and I'm the CEO and Creative Director of Lavelle. So Lavelle is a unisex brand that specializes in leather products, and not only just leather, but we specialize in leather mixed with different mediums such as wood, rattan, bamboo, and recycled t-shirt material. One of the reasons why we as delegates decide to participate in such a grand event is that not only would we want our products to be shown locally, but internationally and regionally. And this was the opportunity that we thought that would have been possible for all of us to come together as a Caribbean Union to show forth our creativity. It's been awesome, it's been fabulous. We've been networking, we've been seeing different crafts, seeing different foods, different creativity, which is really, really awesome because the Caribbean on the whole is such an awesome melting pot.
Hi, Hi, my name is Adina Brockett, and my business name is Amsterdam Others Enterprises Limited from Toronto. We have the natural soaps, we have body washes, and we have the scrubs. We also have the body butters, where it moisturizes the skin. In the scented candles, we try to use the fruits that we have in Trinidad and Tobago, and anything that relaxes anyone. We also have the aromatherapy candles, where it also is for skincare products instead of just an ordinary candle itself. It has all the natural properties itself. It is rosemary and lavender, and it also has peppermint and nutmeg. And recently we started off doing these sinus release because we realized that a lot of people suffer from sinus and we don't even realize when it takes place, and then the hospital happens. They are suitable for children, and especially where we have a particular scope, where it is that even in our newborn, where it is if they have any rashes, anything like that, we have a particular bush named St. John's bush, and also use that, and that is for rashes also. Well, this is the first time I've ever taken part in Carifesta, and it is amazing because the different cultures coming together, you see the togetherness, and you see so many things that they do and you didn't even know about. And this is just one aspect of it when we are in the Grand Market, and it has so many different locations that you just have to go up on Instagram to see the little snippets of it.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Welcome back to our special coverage here of Carifesta 15. Julian Rogers with none other than Nikita, the famous singer and a television and radio star here in Barbados, who is taking on the world with her charm and much more. And Nikita has a guest.
Yes, I do.
And she comes from Deep Bay in St. Kitts. Repping St. Kitts and Nevis today. Janelle Williams. How are you doing, lady? Welcome.
Good morning, good morning. I'm doing awesome.
You've got to put that microphone as close as possible.
I'm good. I'm doing awesome today.
Yeah, you should be.
Yeah.
Because she's a winner.
She is a winner. And we're talking here, so I am ready to go. Let's talk here, Janelle.
Sure.
Welcome to Barbados.
Thank you,
Happy Carifesta to you.
Thank you.
Has it been going well?
Awesome.
Good.
Champion feeling.
Yeah. So what exactly did you win?
I won the first Caribbean Vanguard Here Innovators Challenge.
Easy.
Yes, easy. That's right.
So what was your show? What did you showcase? What was your?
I showcased my beautiful island, St. Kitts, proud Kittitian.
Yes.
So I had the nature part of it, the musical part of it, and the historical part of it as well.
Well, talk us through all those aspects.
It was like a global shape with the flag colors. And yes. And I made the front page of the newspaper. But it had like the drums made from...
There it is on our screen right now.
Yes,
that
look at it. Oh,
gorgeous.
and the outfit. It was made from here. Her earrings made from here. And you can see the sugar cane right there. You can see the color of the flag. We have the cruise ship right in front there because we are now into tourism. We're once into the cane, and you have the volcano behind.
Right.
And we also have the national flower, the flamboyant flower, the flower right there. And I'm trying to see. We have the drums and the steel pan, everything made out of here, hand braided.
Is this like Kanekalon?
It was, like, you know what's going on.
Girl, we're talking here that I am perked up.
Yes.
But I am so intrigued. So this is all braiding here.
Yeah, and the skirt was crochet.
Oh my goodness. So we have the volcano. We have, like you said, just like Barbados, we moved away from the sugar cane.
Correct.
Into
tourism.
Mm-hmm. I was just there in St. Kitts Music Festival, which is amazing. I love St. Marriott. Love it. Frigate Bay, the barbecue ribs, and it's like an oyster to me. You know,
Did you visit the strip?
Absolutely.
That's right.
When it comes to me, if you tell me where to go, the local tell me where to go, I gain. For sure, because
That's
I
the
know you
energy.
can get the full culture there. You put it all into your presentation.
Yes, I did, because I want everyone to know about my beautiful country.
You better.
And not only that, I want them to know how much we can do it here.
Right.
It's not just a hairstyle. It's art. I want the people to feel the history behind it. Come on to St. Kitts. Well, we have Carnival in December. And my hair show is December 7th.
So you have a hair show back
Yes,
home.
so you have to come back a second time this year.
So this is nothing new for you?
Nothing. Oh, my biggest win was in Atlanta last year. I won the world's baddest braider.
Wow.
And also, I won the first SKN challenge. So I'm winning all the time. You can see the winning attitude.
Yes, champion right through.
100%.
Yes.
That's right.
Oh, you can go all the way to Atlanta and come home with that title.
I went
didn't
with the
stop there.
winning mindset.
Got it.
We don't the second place,
Yes.
third place.
Well,
St.
tell me
Kitts.
more about this here show that you have in St. Kitts. Maybe we could get some pages to go down there. We got some braiders here. I got like at least the top 5 in mind that come to mind right now that
From
can come down there
Barbados?
from Barbados.
So
We got
why
some bad
they
braiders
didn't
here.
enter the challenge to challenge Jahir?
They might not have known, but now we know. And congrats to you.
Thank
for
you.
Sure. This is
Thank
the
you.
first time.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
So your hair show is when?
December 7th.
December
And,
7th. Okay.
I'm doing this not only for me, but I want to inspire
Of
the
course.
younger generation.
Yeah.
And I want people to know, like, braiding here is just not, it's a job.
Yep.
You understand?
It's
And
an art.
It's an art as well.
Yeah.
And it speaks volumes.
Oh, yeah.
And I want people, the younger generation to look at me as an inspiration.
Absolutely.
And know if I can do it, they can do it.
Because, you know, that's something, especially as a lady, for sure, that's what I see first. Your hair, whether it is relaxed or natural, whether you're goddess locks. Or,
I have locks on the
Yeah, with the hair inside. I look at every single thing, and I am a girl that switches up. You know, sometimes I might do braids, sometimes I might put on a nice weave and a center part bust down. But whatever it is, it's a way for you to express yourself and also to bring some respect to the hairstylists and estheticians around the world, because I would come into salon when my hair is not done. So depressed. I am so depressed. But I step in, I sit down in the chair. Sometimes our hairstylists are our therapists as well. You know our whole life story.
Yes.
You talk us
And we
through.
have to keep it private,
Yeah,
confidential. So we're just more than a hairstylist.
Oh yeah.
We have so much good stuff, to share with everybody.
Oh, I love it. So after winning this competition here at Carifesta, do you have any other tips or any advice that you could give to other hairstylists out there?
Sure. I just want to encourage them to never give up on their dreams.
Right.
Stay focused. Stay posting your work. You never know who is watching. Sometimes we see one like, we get depressed.
Yeah.
But don't worry about that. And everybody loves the social media, like to press so people can see they are on social media, but trust me, they are watching.
Yeah.
They are watching. So I wanted to continue following their dreams and use me as a living example.
Good.
That here can take you places. But I focus a lot on the younger generation.
Yes.
I teach in the schools,
Okay,
at the
good.
prison, the rehabs,
Good.
because I just want everybody to know, like, they deserve a chance as well.
course.
And I want to see more Jahir.
Hey.
Yes.
No, I love that. You didn't take down the structure, no? You can put
I did. I take all the pieces. Yes.
Oh,
I have to
no.
travel all the way back.
Right, you gotta
home
pack
with
it back up.
So you're gonna see that. You're gonna see that piece again, December 7th. So make
All right.
sure get your group together. Come
We gotta
over.
show them the champion
That's right.
piece for sure. So December 7th in St. Kitts.
Yes.
We come and support you. I hope you
Definitely.
come
We can
back to
collab too.
Barbados.
We can also collab.
Yeah.
But we are all one. Caribbean roots.
Yes.
Global excellence.
Sorry, Julian, we talk here,
Hello.
you know. We're talking here, Julian.
I am, you know, I'm not getting involved.
Did you have any questions?
I
don't
mean,
know.
after all, I mean, you know, the bald man in the place. I mean, the only time I have hair is when I put on one of those Rasta things.
I put on a tam.
Yeah, put on a tam,
Yes,
right?
yes.
It's really, really, really great to hear about the things you've been able to do and the great success you've had not just in the Caribbean, but certainly in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And I suppose you must be ranking now with Kim Collins.
Getting close.
Aye, about to pass out.
I'm about to pass out. One more show. I'm in the front line.
Janelle Williams coming to us from Deep Bay in St. Kitts.
Thank you.
She hasn't said a word about Nevis today, but
Yes, Nevis. Yes.
you're in
St. Kitts and
trouble.
Nevis, yes.
You
So
were in
the
trouble.
champion is for St. Kitts and Nevis.
Oh, because my daughter and her mother would be very upset.
Oh, dear.
And I know I'll get a message saying she didn't say a word about Nevis.
Yes.
Well, tell us about Nevis.
Yeah.
It's our sister island.
Yeah.
It's more on the quiet side.
Okay.
With St. Kitts, we are more loud, we are more full of
Oh, I saw
vibes.
yesterday at the
Hello.
country night. Yesterday,
Janelle, be very
careful.
careful what you say about Nevis.
Yeah, quiet is nice.
Culturama is not quiet. Come on.
They have
Come on.
a moment in the air.
But if you have to put St. Kitts and Nevis
Yeah,
together,
okay.
St. Kitts is more.
Right.
Yeah, but Nevis is a beautiful place. Awesome
Tell
food.
them, gal. Tell them.
Yeah.
Beautiful people.
Yes.
Yes, but you know, I have to rep my own.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
Fair enough. I understand. Deep Bay is on show.
Yeah,
today.
but I'm living in Sandy Point.
You're in Sandy Point?
Yes, now,
Okay.
yeah. But
There
my
you go.
roots from there.
Thank you again,
Thank
and
you.
congratulations, Janelle.
Thank you.
Here we are. Carifesta 15, Nikita, with all the stories of here today and tomorrow. We'll be right back.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Hi, I'm Richardo Barrett. I'm from the Bahamas, and this is our visual arts booth. So at this booth, you could see all Bahamian art. We also have local products. We also have catalogs from Bahamian artists, master artists, and we hope you come down to the Carifesta Grand Market.
Good morning, everyone. We are here at Carifesta. Again, today, we're going to put myself and from hospitality. It's here right now, organizing this week. It's Friday. Yeah, we're going to have like a company with some coconut roast bake, which is in the oven, about to get some holiday right now. We're going to also be doing some salty sauce to go with the roast bake. Also, we have some roast bake being proof here. Let's give them time to the proof. Kenny here has about some fish cake batter here that we're going to be frying after we do the fry bake. So it's going to be a real Grenadian breakfast being offered to the public. I'm Chef Andre Bernard from Grenada. I'm the owner of Dre Flavors Restaurant and Catering Services here back in Grenada. We are here to showcase our culinary ability to cook on the fly out of the comfort of our local kitchen to the public of the people that patronize come to the Carifesta village. So thank you, and I look forward to seeing you guys later on for lunch and for dinner too. Don't forget tomorrow, oil down. Bring it down, oil down. So we're gonna press it down.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
I think that chef is a little unfair to us at this time in the morning, Nikita. I mean, after all.
I just remembered how amazing his dish was a couple days ago at the Climate Kitchen Showcase in Oyston's Bay Garden, repping Grenada. We had chefs from Anguilla, Haiti, and Miss Barbados, Miss Linton from the Hospitality Institute. I remember he had lionfish with, there was a breadfruit croquette with some
puree. And
Here,
it's
you
so
croquette.
good. Oh man, I've been eating all week long. You know, when it comes to me, you don't have to beg too hard. Big shout out to Chef Greg. I kind of took over the stage at that point because the food was smelling so good. And to know that a fish that we grew up hearing is so dangerous and to stay away from, and we would discard it. No, you could actually catch it and cook it and eat it. Meeting other chefs from Ghana, and she's saying, have you ever tried sweet potato leaves?
No.
Exactly. She's saying that you can eat and mix these sweet
Hold
potato
on,
leaves with some
hold on.
mixed greens. I know.
Hello. We may, no, I shouldn't have said no.
Yeah.
Because I live a long time in Trinidad and Tobago, and I'm sure that we must have used some kind of sweet potato leaves in one of those dishes because Trinis don't throw away good stuff.
Right.
Once they grow it,
Yeah.
it can be eaten. And I know that I lived for about 4 years without eating meat, only because they can take anything and make it a meal and tasty and attractive. And therefore, I'm not saying that I didn't eat potato leaves. You know why? Because when I do callaloo, I don't always get callaloo bush.
Yeah, right,
Right?
right.
So you understand where I'm coming from, right? But food here at Carifesta 15, I don't think that anybody who came here to cook food and prepare food, that were not ready for the demand. It's unbelievable.
The Bajans love the
Right?
belly.
I am still to get my oil down.
Oil down, I ain't get the oil down yet.
Right? I obviously have to go back to Grenada to get my oil down because really and truly demand was such. But those people who got food and waited in line patiently is amazing. Very patiently got a treat every time, whether it's in Lucia or Grenada or Suriname.
Suriname line is just long,
Long.
every day. Haiti's
Yeah.
line is long. Jamaica for sure. I had some ackee and saltfish yesterday.
Look at you.
So I got my own little bucket list of things that I need to experience while I'm here at Carifesta because 366 events. I heard a few more were added recently. Over 10 days was super ambitious. A lot of people are saying, but necessary. From the big conversations to every single workshop to the performances to even meeting people like Janelle, you know, I think it's about time, and the takeaway has been amazing. So
we can't say it enough.
Yeah.
I want to spend the time, Nikita, again, every opportunity I get, to talk about CARICOM.
Go ahead.
And my branding now, I'm branding CARICOM as a family of nations.
Yep.
Okay? Right. So I'm going to focus on one other, and we talk about food now? Right. CARDI is where I want to focus. The Caribbean Agricultural Development Institute. CARDI, C-A-R-D-I. Now here's where we have a history of tropical agriculture going back decades at the University of the West Indies at St. Augustine. A lot of my friends were trained there, went on to become directors of agriculture. People like, well, if I start calling names, I get in trouble anyhow, right? But the fact is that we have done a lot of research in terms of agriculture has been done in Barbados for not just for the Caribbean, but for tropical areas.
Okay.
All our foods and so on. And CARDI has done a lot of the research within recent times. And really, the whole question about food security and reducing the import bill all falls within the rubric of a CARDI and associated institutions. All this is CARICOM at work.
Good.
To ensure that we eat well, most importantly, we grow good food, we eat well, and most importantly, stay healthy.
Yes.
So that it supports the work of a number of other institutions and NGOs and whatever else, people like Healthy Caribbean, who are working to ensure that we address this challenge of non-communicable diseases, the NCDs. So we got a lot of work that's going on, and people need to be aware of it. I want to say that when you hear about CARDI, you're talking about CARICOM at work. Very much like how CARICOM at work in ensuring that we have a Carifesta 15.
Okay.
We're working with the host country of you know, whether it's Trinidad or Tobago or Barbados or Guyana or Haiti or Cuba. That's CARICOM working. That's the important point.
Well, for all those out there that are maybe my age and in my generation, if you know Cardi B, is that Cardi. So check out the B and keep the Cardi.
I
But
like
I want
that.
to say that post-COVID
Yes.
or during COVID, I think for many Bajans, we would have recognized that the importance of maybe growing our own food. When we weren't able to shop as often as we wanted to, or food items that we were accustomed getting, readily, we didn't get, so we had to grow our own food.
We had a backyard garden.
Oh yes, we did. And since then, I know a lot of even young, like children even having their own herb garden or some lettuce and spinach in their backyard. Some people got into poultry. Some people got into even getting some cows and some goats. I can tell you as a country girl.
Chickens,
I'm telling you, eggs
Yes.
was a big thing. So
I grew up with my father raising pigeons.
Pigeons to do what?
Yeah, hello?
Pigeons to do what?
You can eat
Julian?
pigeons, what's wrong with you?
No, please leave the pigeons.
Hello, hello.
Don't eat the pigeons.
You thinking about the pigeons that run around, that fly around over the house and so on? Nah, we kept pigeons where we lived in Barbers Hill.
But we don't do that anymore,
We have
right?
chickens and pigeons.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, all right. And some people have pigs, of course.
Yes, pigs.
Right.
We have pigs.
Definitely.
Rabbits.
Yes. There you go. And some people are squeamish about rabbits.
I can't.
But hey,
I have to eat it when it's like cook up. I can't
Yeah.
see it whole. I can't see the rabbit.
can't see it live.
No, I can't. You gotta give me the meat when it cook up in a
Uh-huh.
stew.
Yeah.
Maybe. But I'm happy that even with our farmers markets
Yeah.
across the island, so I find that there's a little increase in supporting local and everybody getting out there and growing their own food.
we have a lot of food that we can enjoy.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of the chefs around the Caribbean
Oh, yeah.
are showing us how to prepare these meals
Yep,
that they're attractive,
Yep.
they're nutritious, they're good for you, they're
Yep.
satisfying,
And they're from here.
and they're from here. So
Yeah.
whether you're in Trinidad or in Antigua, right? Or you're in Guyana with the pepper pot,
Yep.
right? You gotta have your casaripa. Very, very important.
Is that well meat?
Hello.
That's well meat. I felt
Hello.
it had a name
you
of
heard,
some wild
you
meat
heard
thing.
that, right? You felt the wild meat.
Yesterday they were talking about manikou
Yes.
in Trinidad.
Yes.
The
by all
alligator
means.
tail.
And the casari really is from a bark of a tree, and that is what they call the pork knockers in Guyana. The people who go into the gold fields, right? How they don't have the fridge out there.
No.
Okay, but they create what they call a pot, and they put meat in there, and
Right.
the casari keeps it good and healthy and wholesome forever. So even me,
So
the
is it
good
cured?
Guyanese, they have a pepper pot in their house, and they add in meat all the time. They don't add chicken and they don't add onion, because those two will spoil. Okay, ask me. I'm a good Guyanese. Hey, salt.
That would be me there. I like my food fresh. Fresh on the pot.
It is fresh.
It is fresh. Got it.
It is fresh. You're a Bajan, you're talking about saltfish.
Yes.
All right.
Very
Okay.
true.
Don't
So
talk.
it's cured in some way.
Okay.
Okay, understood. Got it now.
All right. Nikita, you've been very busy.
Yes.
Yeah. You've been talking to a lot of people. But we got another interview coming up, and Caroline Burnett or Calvin Burnett.
Carlvin. You got to put the R in.
Is it Carl?
Carlvin.
I'm thinking Antigua. You see, I heard Calvin. I thought you're talking a
He
designer.
made sure to tell me put in that R, because Guyanese and Bajans, we sound our R's. Throughout the other diaspora is Ka, but Carlvin Burnett.
Carlvin Burnett.
Yeah.
Nikita got a chance to talk to Carlvin Burnett, and here's that conversation.
Here at the Carifesta Village of Grand Market, and boy, are we meeting the artists walking around and having a good time. We are still in Guyana, and earlier we talked to Sammy and about his experience spreading the gospel here for Carifesta 15. But now we move on to Carlvin Burnett, another amazing Guyanese artist, songwriter, and so much more. Carlvin?
Hi, how are you?
Welcome to Barbados. Is this your first time?
No, not my first
Well,
time.
welcome home.
I'm home.
You know,
Anywhere
we've
in the
got
Caribbean is home.
lots of family, friends, and fans here in Barbados.
Definitely.
And Carifesta 15, we're on day 8. I understand you're going to perform very soon.
Of course, of course.
So tell us a bit about yourself and your journey through music and how this experience has been for you so far.
Well, I am from New Amsterdam, Burgy in Guyana. So New Amsterdam, y'all stand up, Stanley Town, take a pick up one time. You know, and I was always singing. Started singing from birth actually because you know I was fortunate enough to be born into a family of musicians. So the gift just came and it
was inevitable.
It was inevitable. So you know, I moved away from Burgy to Georgetown.
Right.
Then I entered the GT&T's Jingle and Song competition.
Yes, and
that's
you
where I
won
got
that,
my
right?
first break. I got second
You
place
got
in that
second
actually.
place?
Yeah, that was in 2009. Then I did 2022. I did the CPL Monarch. I won that.
Love that.
2023. I won the Soca Monarch.
What?
2024. This year actually, I'm the Dancehall Monarch of Guyana. So you know, we just been wrapping up titles
So
after
champion,
titles.
you're a
Of course,
champion
of course.
right through.
Yeah.
So what take us back to when you got that call or when you knew that you were going to represent your island here at Carifesta 15 and what you prepared and how excited you were?
Of course, you know, my main thing is stay ready. You never ever got to get ready.
Right.
So when I got the call that Guyana is on show at Carifesta and you need to be there, I was like, listen, my suitcase is already packed. I just tell me which day we leaving so that we can get out there and let the entire world see, you know, what Guyana has to offer.
Yes, and you guys are repping in every aspect as well.
Of course,
in the fashion. I'm actually wearing some glorious sandals right now.
See that? See that?
And in the home decor, all the craft and so much more.
Yeah.
And your contingent in music is huge.
Yes, yes, yes.
And the
yes,
energy that comes with a Guyanese performance.
Yeah, man, the energy is great. We got Steel Pan, we got Punjaz here, the best in the country.
Yes.
We got Sammy that you just saw. I ain't want song by us, but I gotta say the best gospel artist in the Caribbean. You know, we got Omaya Hall, that's our road march. We got Diana Chapman, Soca Monarch as well, Denise City Freightas.
Love it.
So it's gonna be crazy. Trust me, it's gonna be always good. And Guyana, we always bring the vibe.
Not to mention your food.
Food, yes. Food is great. Y'all want some good food?
Yes.
Come to GT. We got y'all covered.
So what else can we look forward to music-wise? Got any more singles? Any albums?
We got a whole lot of singles coming out. I have a new song that's supposed to be released next week. It's called
next week.
Next week? What? Yeah, it's called Leave.
What genre is it?
It's gonna be a swing between reggae and
it's a fusion.
This kind of Spanish type reggaeton type.
Oh,
yeah.
Love that.
It's gonna be good, man. You know.
But in that genre, we expect lots of movement and dancing.
Lots of movement, lots of dancing.
You're a dancer. You're a big dancer.
Lots of everything. So.
Okay, good. So that's coming out next week?
Next week, yes.
So make sure you look out for that. Tell everybody where they could find you on the socials.
Listen, y'all looking for me on the socials. It's Carlvin Burnett. That's CarlvinBurnett on all social media platforms. So y'all get up there, share it up, like it. Tell me what y'all think. Carlvin Burnett Music, that's it.
Well, we're about to pan you off to stage, send you right on to backstage and get ready for your performance. Any little things that we should look out for? Any new, something that we haven't heard before?
Look out for a movie.
Hey!
Look out for a movie. Because when we hit that stage, it is going to be crazy. Trust me when I tell you that. Father, guide my way. Protect me from my enemies. Show me things that I cannot see. Oh, please bless me, Jehovah. Guyana on stage.
With a voice like butter, guys. This has been Carlvin Burnett, repping Guyana, Carifesta 15, Caribbean Roots, Global Excellence at its biggest form. So thank you so much for being here. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh.
Show me things that I cannot see. Oh, please bless me, Jehovah. Guide my way. Protect me from my enemies. Surely goodness shall follow me. Oh, please bless me, Jehovah. Oh, yeah. On this path for life's journey, it's filled with so much ups and downs. When you start having troubles, and nobody else is up. Who feels it knows when pressure getting on top. But mama tell me son, go forth and don't you be no quitter. I know you know it's going to get much better. Just hold the faith, Guyanese one time. Guide my way. Protect me from my enemies. Show me things that I cannot see. Oh, please
me, Jehovah. One more time, guide my way. Protect me from my enemies. Surely goodness. Where we going? We going. Come on, say this. 'Cause my daddy is a king, so I am royalty. Oh yeah, hear me say. My daddy is a king, so I am royalty. What would you say? Hear me, you say my daddy is a king, so.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Barbados. We're happy to be here in Barbados, showing what all we do there in Belize. All these handcrafts are made with handmaids. You can see here we have baskets. These baskets, we get the materials from the forest. And if you can see here, we have embroideries that we do with our hands. These are with our hands. It's not an easy job, but we do it there in Belize. You can see here we have embroideries, the designs, monkeys, toucans, our national bird for Belize. And this is the Mayan calendar that the old Mayas used, because from before they don't have calendar like nowadays. But today it's different. So this is the calendars for the Mayas. And right here we have calabash. It grows from tree, and you can design them, use them for drink or use them for stew. As well here, if you can see, we have these potteries, all handmade. These are clays. We have necklaces. We also have purses here. These are purses, all are handmade. We have dresses. We have shirts for men. This is what all we bring here. Barbados. We are happy to be here in Barbados, showing what all we do there in Belize. All these handcrafts are made with handmaids. You can see here we have baskets. These baskets, we get the materials from the forest. And if you can see here, we have embroideries that we do with our hands. These are with our hands. It's not an easy job, but we do it there in Belize. You can see here we have embroideries, the designs, monkeys, toucans, our national bird for Belize. And this is the Mayan calendar that the old Mayas used, because from before they don't have calendar like nowadays. But today it's different. So this is the calendars for the Mayas. And right here we have calabash. It grows from tree, and you can design them, use them for drink or use them for stew. As well here, if you can see, we have these potteries, all handmade. These are clays. We have necklaces. We also have purses here. These are purses, all are handmade. We have dresses. We have shirts for men. This is what all we bring here. Barbados. We are happy to be here in Barbados.
Hello Barbados, hello Caribbean, hello world. My name is Richard Salif Smith. I am the assistant coordinator for the drumming workshops that we are doing as a part of Carifesta 15. We had one workshop yesterday, a 3-hour workshop, which was very, very, very productive. We got to link with our brethren and sisters from the different Caribbean islands, and we did a little bit of learning, exchanging of cultural rhythms and knowledge. We had some fun. We are still having fun, as you can hear in the background. This is day 2 of the workshop, so you know, hands are getting a little bit excited and ready to play. So yesterday we focused on meeting our neighbors and learning some rhythms from our neighbors. So we had St. Kitts present, we had St. Vincent, the Grenadines. I actually got it right today. Grenada, Trinidad and Tobago, Martinique, Jamaica, and of course home drums beat. So we had Barbados. What I found interesting about all of the rhythms that we learned, and they were born out of resistance to enslavement, resistance to, you know, general ills of society, which is a theme that has been repeated throughout the Caribbean and the wider diaspora in the way how we play our rhythms and the way how we do our dances.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Barbados. Good morning, the rest of the Caribbean. Good morning, diaspora. Good morning, Africa. Good morning, Europe. Good morning, Far East Asia. Good morning, everybody, wherever you are in the world. And to our friends aboard the International Space Station, a very good morning to you as well. Welcome to Carifesta 15, coming from Waterford, Barbados. I know when you look down, you see a speck there. You don't see us? Come on, after all. Right, all of that swirly thing, that's us, all right. It's Saturday morning in Barbados. This is the kind of Saturday morning that Gabby sings about. And this is a big one today, because I should have told you that tonight, the country nights at St. Kitts and Nevis, we got a super concert, vintage Calypso night, that should be great. And then there's Haiti's country night. And Guyana, Jackie Jacks and the Topside Band will be here on the stage at the Grand Market. And early today at noon, you got Laurie World Ensemble at the lunchtime concert, that's here. And then also here, the Music Recording Studio Live. So that's from 10 o'clock this morning. So there's a lot of music here. And for good reason. Yeah, music is the food of love, they say. Ask Marlon Legall about it, and he'll tell you that music is certainly the food of love. Right, Marlon, welcome. It's CP Day at Carifesta 15. The musical director is here. Good morning, Marlon. Introduce yourself.
Hey, good morning. I am Marlon Legall from the Courgeon Prairie School today. So repping the St. Peter crowd hard. So good to be here.
And while you're doing that, since you're in such great voice, I want you to introduce the other members of this team that we have here.
Sure, that's no problem. Over to my left, we have Shea. She's a bass guitar player and also recently a tree cello player, all right, on steel pan. And over to her left, we have, can you introduce yourself, sir?
Good morning, my name is Zaire Smith, and I am a tenor saxophonist, but I play majority of the saxophones, excepting the baritone. Yeah.
And to his left, we have Sarah. And I believe Sarah will be shy to say that she's the director of dance at the Courgeon Prairie School, but I'll let her tell you a bit more about herself.
Good morning, I am Sarah Griffith. I'm the dance coordinator of the Courgeon Prairie School. I am 15 years old only, and I run the entire dance group without any teachers involved, about 40 students.
I want to hear more about this. After all, I mean, you started, you were born dancing, or what happened here?
My dance journey really, well, when I was younger, I always loved to dance.
When you were younger?
Yes, when I was younger. But my dance journey really began in 2023 when I joined the dance group Bajan Same Movement run by Carolyn Brathwaite. And that's when I really took a liking to it.
How do you move at this age already to lead 40 people in dancing? I mean, who's your big teacher that did this work to you?
Carolyn Brathwaite, like I said, she really pushed me to do it, along with my mother. I have to thank her, I really have to thank her, because without them, I wouldn't be where I am today. So, yeah.
Yeah. So mother and teacher and coach and much more. When do you find the time to go to school and do dancing too?
Wow. Running the group and balancing in schoolwork, that's really challenging. But
You're
I
doing
can
it.
say I'm doing it.
You're
Thanks
doing
to
it.
God, I'm doing
Right.
it.
All right. Fair enough. So there we got Sarah, who is really marvelous in terms of what she's been able to do so far. Let me talk to this saxophonist, Zahir Smith.
Yes,
Why you don't want to tackle the baritone?
Honestly, I don't think that I can handle it. I mean, it's just big.
You have right. Okay. So it is big in size, but it's got a big sound, a big deep sound, isn't
Yes,
it?
it does.
Yeah. All right. Talk about your musical upbringing. Where did it all begin?
Well, I first started playing drums at Not Surprise around the age of 8 to 9. And then I transitioned into secondary school. And around third form, fourth form, I started to play the saxophone. Thanks to Mr. Ligo. He was really helpful in starting my journey.
A drummer goes to saxophone. That is a
Yes, yes.
transition.
It really is, yes.
You made a lot of noise in the house at home when you started drumming?
No, actually. I started drumming at church. So I didn't have my own drum set. So I would practice my drums at church.
Who are your favorite saxophonist?
My favorite saxophonist. I can't really say.
You have a favorite?
I don't think
No?
I have a favorite, no.
No. So when you're practicing runs and whatever else, you don't take a pattern after somebody?
Yeah, I take inspiration from other people, but I don't really pinpoint a certain person that I would say is, yes, you're my favorite.
Oh boy. You and Nicholas Brown going to have some conversations just now. And Arturo and so on, but anyhow, I'll give you ease on that. So let me turn then to this young lady whose name I'm having a problem saying. I don't know. Why is that, Marlon? Right? I mean, it's a special name.
Shea.
Huh?
It's a special name.
Shea. Steel pan and playing bass too. You guys have some strange combinations, for sure. Where did your music start?
I guess I always liked music when I was younger, but I never really thought playing an instrument was like gonna happen. I didn't think it was possible until a couple of my music teachers insisted that I tried something because I took an interest in a guitar. So I tried bass at first and I ended up really liking it. So I started bass at the start of last term and I guess it just went from there. I continued with the bass and then I started playing the 3 cello steel pan and I guess I continued, but bass was what I first started doing and what I first liked.
So now you're in the front of the band with the pan.
Yeah. My plan was to stay in the back, but
No more. No more. No more. Marlon, talk about the work of bringing these young people together and producing the kind of sound that excites everybody these days.
Where do I begin?
You can begin at the beginning.
Beginning. I see you. No, seriously. I can't tell you that this is a one-man job. I have an amazing team of teachers there working with me. For example, my head of department, Mr. Colvin Carrington. I have with me 2 other amazing music teachers, Ryan Boyce, choir day. And I also have David Headley, who's a steel pan coach as well. And on evenings, you mentioned Nicholas Branca, funny enough. That's one of the artists that are one of our mentors, more or less. We literally go piggyback there and do a workshop here and there. And we are blessed to have his trumpeter, Mr. Kevin Lynch, coming to Cordian Party to do some tutoring as well. His son, his name? Dominic, yes. Yeah. He's a trumpeter for the band. So to tell you that it's a one-man effort at all, no. I have so much help. And to tell you why too, my strength, as many of them will know, and maybe people in Barbados will know me from, is really choirs, vocal work, right? But every one of these young people would have stopped me on the corridors, or for example, I would have seen them during COVID online, and I asked them to sing a song. For example, she had just took to the microphone and just started to sing.
Yes.
Beautiful voice, and I was like, brilliant. This young man here, I'm gonna say Zaire, because since then, he transformed his life and he looked at music to be the thing that changed him. I first meeting with him, he was in a fight at school. That's my first meeting with him, he was in a fight. And since then, music transformed this young man. He said, sir, I think I want to do this music thing. I don't know nothing about saxophone, I don't know nothing about steel pan really, but because of their desire and their passion, I get involved, you know? And then on the far left, just have you been enthralled with this young lady, Sarah, her energy. She just literally walked up to me one day and said, sir, whenever this band is playing, I want to be on stage with you. And sure enough, in Spike's Town for performance, there's no stage in the Esplanade, in the gazebo, there's no space. The band is in there. And I see this young lady runs out into the road, into the streets, going back through and dancing, just her one, with a stream of a cloth. And I said, I think she's serious. And so, the story began with me and these young people.
This is an amazing story, and I'll tell you why. I'm sure that many of the viewers watching, some must be saying, you know, we kind of we beat down on young people.
Yes.
We are preoccupied with those who have lost their way, but really and truly, we need to big up, as they would say, young people like these, who are great examples and could themselves be mentors for other younger people in leading lives that are meaningful and fruitful and that will make their parents proud, and by extension the community and the country very proud. So when you walked in this morning and you sat here and I say, well, where this little girl coming from? I mean, you know, she's shy and so on. And then to hear Calvin tell me that you're a leader at 15, I mean, take a bow. Take a bow. Take a bow, lady. All right? You are an example, and a very important example. And so too is I here. Don't, you know, the point that Calvin is making about the way that you guys have come out and said, I want to do something with my life. This is not just a school situation or education. This is an education of a different kind that gives you something to hold on to. So it is very important. As I listen to you as well, I realize that my mind is going back, Calvin, Marlon, sorry, to the insertion of music into the schools of Barbados, which I think has been transformative. Am I right?
For sure.
Yeah.
It has been. I watched, and I can tell you these because these are real testimonies for me. Zaire, what's the name of that young man? We can't remember his name. I probably wouldn't need to call it. He was recently, and we speak about this openly, yeah, because we would have seen him on social media holding cutlass in his hand or whatever it is. He allowed the friends, I guess, and then one day he walks up to Zaire and all of us in the band and said, sir, I want to turn my life around. I want to pick up a trombone now. And ever since then, this young man, he's a story for change at Corjan Parish School. He literally started with the trombone. He takes videos and pictures, and we have a WhatsApp group chat. And I tell you, boy, he's passionate and they're serious. So when you speak about transformative, it's that thing that motivates me, you know. Like, I have little knowledge of anybody here who has a perfect life. For example, Shea, shy, and just like many of us started in school, sometimes schoolwork is tough. But music and art are our strengths.
Yeah.
So my challenge often is when the other teachers may call me, Mr. Legal, is there anything we can do that you could, because I don't want you to ban them from the music, but is there anything we can do? I said, sure. And so every rehearsal now, we all have, what do you have to walk with now? In addition to your instrument?
We always have to walk with our notebooks so that we can take notes.
Yeah.
And that starts the
Very
process
def-
of academics, yeah? So
Okay.
that's transformative indeed.
Listen, the people on watching this show, you know, the message coming into me is, Julian, enough talk, man. Play some music. Let's hear this band. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. There you got it at Cauldron Parry. Steel Orchestra really giving us a treat of some classic Bajan songs arranged by?
A number of arrangements really, but I guess we can take credit for that together, collectively. But for sure our work stems from arrangements from Nicholas Branca, arrangements from Laurie Worrell, arrangements from Roger Gittings as well too.
Yeah. Wow. This, I mean, when they started playing Spice and Company, I mean, that's a tune that I've heard across the entire Caribbean, and of course Crossfire as well.
Yes.
All their hits have been You know, as I was saying to somebody the other day, in Belize we had a party, and at 4 o'clock in the morning one of the guys started playing all these tunes. And I said, you realize those tunes are from Barbados? I said, what? So it was Gabby and Guyana and Red Plastic Bag and Rasaili knocking dog early in the morning, you know, and enjoying. So our music is traveling all over the place, really. I want to ask you, at 15 years now, what happens with this dance when you get older?
To really, like, make it bigger, make it worldwide if I can. And it's something that I'm going to keep doing for sure. And I just like to introduce other people to it. Because to me, dance has my heart. It's a way I could, like, get rid of my stress, like any emotion I feel.
I know a family of dancers, I'm not going to call their names this morning, but one of them is Akima. And she followed her mother, Karen, into dance, right? And Renice into dance. And now, I went to Culinary school the other evening, and is it a great-granddaughter? Anyhow, bottom line is, she's about 9 going on 10, and she's dancing already. So this is a generational thing, which means me to the question, was dance in your family at all?
Yes, it was. My mother was a dancer.
There you go. Answers the question. Wow. And your grandmother too? As Alison Hines would say, is my grandmother.
Yeah. I think she was.
She was a dancer too. Hey, listen, there's a saxophone player in Nicholas Branker's band. Have you met him?
Yes, I've met him before. Yeah.
Ah, there you go. I knew you had an input from somebody significant here. You guys are fantastic, really.
Thank you.
It is so good to see, most importantly, the example that you're setting, the fact that you're using music as well with your lives and also to entertaining people. Sure. So let me say congratulations again. Keep it going, and I will hope you to take the next Carifesta, wherever it is, that you take the band there. Right, Marlon?
For sure.
By all means.
For sure.
Okay? I keep calling you all kind of names except Calvin.
You got me right as Marlon. You get it right, man. You get it right. You were right.
Courage and Parry on the big stage here at Grand Market. Come by, friends. There's a lot of music on the card today. This is our special coverage on CBC Channel 8 online. If you go, tell your friends that they can track this activity online at Carifesta TV as well. So no excuse to be part of Carifesta 15.
So I am at Carifesta open market and it's incredible. I was able to secure this. This is a punch and clean with coffee, and it was made by a manufacturer from Guyana. It's just 15 Barbados dollars. Can you imagine? And the taste, mwah. Furthermore, we've been around the premises, and when you enter, you're greeted by hosts who provide you with a booklet with the layout of the whole area so you can easily access different vendors and exhibitors. You have leatherware, you've got amazing bags. My gosh, leather. And ooh, hot, smoking hot, girl. I want you to come on down. Come on down and experience it for yourself. Some of the booths are even giving away snacks and fans to keep you warm if you're hot. But all in all, there are plays. There is some of everything for everyone. Home decor, candles, too much to mention. Great like Catherine Rochford, she's here with her designs. Come on down and enjoy.
Hello, my name is Sukhdev Sanchara, and I'm representing Amerindian Handicrafts here at Carifesta, and I'm from Guyana. We have a lot of stuff on display, as you can see here, handicraft items. They're all handcrafted by our native Amerindians. All the different tribes would have put together their effort, and you have seen products from all of them, the hand pieces you're seeing here. And we have all our products are made from our natural resources back home. Our straws and vines which are used here, they're all naturally grown. They're grown right in our backyards right in Guyana. Yeah, we have stuff ranging from TV series straw to spire to nibi, bamboo, mokru, pufa, vines, everything, just name it. I'm excited to be here at Carifesta here in Barbados, and I want to share this moment and these few days with the people of Barbados and all our visitors from other parts of the world. It's always a pleasure of mine to present the Amerindians to the world, and this is one such forum I get to do that. And I didn't get to come at the Carifesta, the last Carifesta. I wasn't able to secure a space, so this is the first time I'm doing Carifesta here. So it's interesting to see where all of this is going, but I'm having so much fun so far. I had some interesting conversations with persons visiting the booth as of yesterday up until today, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen until the end.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Enough, though.
And good morning to you. You're
Boy,
going
I
to
hear
here in the
hitting every
Carifesta
time.
Village and Grand Market. All morning long, we're meeting and talking to amazing people. So much to look forward to on this penultimate day of Carifesta 15, Caribbean Roots, Global Excellence. We heard Marlon Lugal there with their amazing steel band. I mean, when it comes to Marlon, you could always expect amazing renditions, especially supporting our youth here in Barbados. So I look out for even more amazing productions coming from him. But right now, we talk to a family of singers and musicians. Of course, you know that's near and dear to my heart, coming from a family of musicians and singers myself. We have three beautiful ladies here. We have Queen Roxy, Queen B, who's her sister, and next to her is her daughter, Little Stinger, all part of the Junior Monarch competition there in Anguilla. So we were chatting earlier. I understand that Queen Roxy is the reigning monarch in Anguilla. And she she beat your sister. But it's all love, right?
It's all love.
So welcome to Barbados. Welcome to Carifesta. You guys tell us all about how is it in Anguilla when it comes to, is it Calypso?
Calypso, you know.
Yeah.
It's all culture and all home-like at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But good morning to the viewers. Good morning to you. I'm seeing you all over the place.
Oh,
You're
my
a busybody.
goodness. Well, you know, I try my best. I heard all these nations are coming to Barbados, and I am trying to soak up every second. How's it been for you?
Lovely. Well, apart from the heat and going, because
Yeah.
Carifesta is busy. You know, but it has been a really amazing experience.
Yes.
I actually met you at the Grammy workshop as well.
Was that so good, right?
Exactly.
So good. We learned
a
a
lot
lot.
to take in, a lot to soak in, and a lot to learn from as well.
Yes. So take us back to that night. In fact, even further than that, when you would have been, do you have tents here in Barbados? We have
Yes,
tents.
we do have Calypso tents leading up to
Right.
the Monarch competition. And it was a really great competition, to be honest.
Right.
Everyone fresh off of the pack. There was no rain in Monarch at the time.
Okay.
And just swinging in there to rope and everything. It was a great time, of course. And I'm here to show off every bit of it.
True. Well, when I, growing up for sure, coming from a family of singers, is almost inevitable, right? Everybody in the family is singing. Who isn't playing an instrument, they're on stage, or you're soprano,
Exactly.
alto, tenor. So you almost have your own little
And we
choir.
all support each other, to be honest.
Right, good.
You will see us performing this evening as well at
Good.
the Calypso Super Concert.
Yes.
And after she sings, I'm going to be backing her up. After I sing, she will be backing me up as
I
well.
love that. So coming up, of course, in your family, who started singing first?
Oh boy.
You start, that would be Queen B. Okay. So you talk us through what's your foundation? Is it gospel? Is it R&B?
Foundation, most of the foundations are always gospel.
Always
We started
gospel.
in church
Mhm.
and grew up in the U.S. a little bit. moved
Right.
to Anguilla.
Okay.
Where my dad is originally from. And wanted to just sing.
Yeah.
And to, I guess, just expound on music. And so I found and fell in love with Calypso. I also had the opportunity as the Calypso Monarch 2007, I believe, to travel with Carifesta in Trinidad, and that's where I really fell in love with Calypso.
This is your first Carifesta.
Yes, so I got to see Valentino, my Calypso mom singing Sandra,
Love it.
Coco, and so many other staples in Calypso.
Good.
And I began to understand what Calypso is about. It's about the message, you know, leaving that message and being the mouthpiece of the people. Sometimes it's not a good job, but we have to do it, and we do it a lot for the fans, do it for the love, the passion, of course, of music, and Calypso just touches the world.
For sure. Here in Barbados, we kind of call it social commentary.
Yes.
So you talk about the current events.
Social ills,
that are
yes.
happening, whether it be politics or in society, violence, you know, any like you say, the messaging in the song is always geared
And you can't get in trouble,
towards
you know?
that. No, it's art. Freedom of speech, for sure. So take us back to that first time that you guys maybe would have entered competition at the same time. Did you come through the Junior Monarch like your niece, or?
A little bit, yes.
Yeah.
So I did the Junior Monarch. Like Becky mentioned, we, transitioned from island to island. So St. Martin is right next to Anguilla, 15 minutes away by boat.
Right.
Both very beautiful countries.
Okay.
So we were all born in St. Martin, but live and reside in Anguilla all of our lives.
That's your French side.
French side, St.
French
Martin.
side, okay.
So I used to sing the Junior Calypso there, moved over to Anguilla, where it was not easy, to be honest, competing against the best of the best. And I think I was maybe 23 going in for the first time.
And then it's one of the best is your sister.
Yes, exactly. But actually, I won the first time I went in.
Oh,
so
lovely.
I have been officially crowned 6 times as the national monarch in Anguilla.
Girl, we gotta lead with this next time. You have 6 crowns under your belt. Love that.
Yes, please.
Love that.
We learning plenty manners in Barbados, by the way. Everything is yes, please, thanks, please.
We say,
no, please.
No, yeah, I know. That's something that we do. You have to have your manners.
Absolutely.
I have 2 young boys
Absolutely.
for sure, so that's a must. So talk to us about your song for this year. What's the message in your song this year?
Well, my song was entitled Fire.
Fire.
Fire. Fire, fire, fire. I'm burning out everything this year. It's fire for them. Queen Roxy declare. I come out to burn them, all them dirty politicians who have we nation in problem. Burn them, Queen Roxy, burn them. So it was my comeback
Love it.
song. So I was dethroned last year, and I was coming back with more fire and more heat, and I did what I came to say I come out to burn them.
Good.
Yes.
Well, I love that because when it comes to staying positive, you burn out all that negative energy.
Absolutely.
We're not about that bad mind at all. So we speak love. Queen B,
love.
what's your song about?
My song was Be At My Paradise this year, and a little up-tempo tune called Festival Time Again. So,
okay.
I had a great time with them, actually, and Festival Time was out of my box, out of my comfort zone, because I usually sing about social issues. So, Anguilla, it's Festival Time Again.
I love that. I don't have to ask you to sing at all because, as a singer, I love to hear you give me a little sneak peek. And
I
of
also
course-
got to mention that I had the great opportunity to work with the Water Street Boys
What?
on a project.
Oh, yes.
I'm actually going to sing
Big up
one of
Ian
their
and
songs.
Shane.
Yeah, shout
Love
out to those guys. And I'm actually singing one of their songs tonight, which is Shoes.
Shoes.
You don't walk in my shoes. It's clear you confused about all these health issues. I hearing you saying I slack and loose, but this is the truth. The same way it happened to me, it could happen to you. So it talks about again, social issues.
Yeah.
We talk, we laugh at people. We don't even know what they're
And
going
don't judge.
through.
Don't judge.
We don't know what they
Yeah.
don't judge them.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're going through.
Yeah.
So Calypso touches your soul, touches
yeah.
your heart. You can dance a little bit, but it has a great impact on persons out there.
Definitely.
And we can never let Calypso die. That's why we're so happy to have Stinger here. So she is continuing
Perfect
the family
segue. I was just
legacy.
about to say, introduce your daughter. Welcome to Barbados. Stinger.
Thank you.
Now you were runner-up this year in
First
the Junior
runner-up.
Monarch. You're following in your mom and your aunt's footsteps in Calypso. So how old are you now?
I'm 15 years old.
15 years old. And how's it been for you so far? Have you always wanted to go on stage? You couldn't wait for your turn?
Well, after watching my mother and my aunt
Yeah.
and my sister, she was in the junior Calypso before I
Okay.
joined. So after watching all of them singing, I told my mother that I wanted to be a Calypsonian. So I decided to go in a show.
Yeah.
It was a good experience. I didn't win, but it was a good experience and I had a lot of fun and I just continued to keep going and joining the junior Calypso shows. And I think I will continue to be in a Calypso show because I just love it.
You better continue. I look forward to so many amazing. Are you going to perform tonight too?
I performed a little while back in the Youth Village and another show and the Country Night.
How was the Youth Village for you? Because it was so important this Carifesta 15 for us to focus on the youth and really give them a space where they're seen and heard, their voices are heard, especially their own area where you could see young people like yourself doing amazing things in music, fashion, everything. So did you get a chance to meet other young people in your field or in other fields?
There was a lot of junior Calypsonians there. I saw a lot of them. I didn't sing my Calypso song when I went to the Youth Village. I sang a reggae song.
Which reggae song?
I Feel Good by Barris Hammond.
Yes, that's true. My brother loves that song too. That's a good one. So it looks like you have a good foundation in terms of other genres and some of the other legends of music. I know for me growing up, there was Chuck Berry and there were all the real vinyl records. And I have my dad and my mom and my aunt to thank for that. So trust me, when you get to my age, a little later on in life, you recognize that having that is super, super important. What else are you looking forward to for Carifesta 15 or even beyond?
I'm looking forward to meeting senior Calypsonians, Calypsonians from all across the region. Any singers, performers, anybody actually. I play steel pan, so steel pan players from across the region.
Big musician too? We have some amazing steel pan players here as well. You play as well, Roxy?
No. I used to play saxophone way back then.
I used to play double second.
Double second
I
on pan.
appreciate Carifesta, the networking, the opportunities to grow, to learn, and to collab with persons in different genres as well.
Yes, Anguilla is definitely a place that I haven't been. I've been to St. Martin before a couple times, but you know, it's very quick off the cruise.
But you got to come to Anguilla.
I have to come to Anguilla.
Yes, please.
Well,
It's 20 minutes away by
Tell me
boat.
some more. Why should I come to Anguilla?
Why not Anguilla?
Roxy?
Anguilla is luxurious. That's why we have 2 L's, because it's
Right.
double the luxury, okay?
Got it.
Amazing beaches, amazing people, amazing food. I'm sure you've heard all about the cuisine. And I saw you eating food from Chef Sweets.
Yes, I did. I love Chef Sweets. What I love about Chef Sweets is that he's so strategic. He's super smart. We have a lot of intellectual chefs here too in Barbados. He reminds me of John Hazard. When I hear him speak, and he was so strategic in his dish, and that Thai curry lamb fish, I will never forget. I could taste it all. No, it was so well thought out for sure. So we have an amazing family of singers here from Anguilla. If you guys are now joining us, we have Queen Roxy, Queen B, and Princess Stinger. In your family, do you have other musicians and singers as well?
We have a middle sister. She also is a Calypsonian. She didn't sing this year, but I heard she's coming.
Shout out to Calypso. I know she's watching.
Calypso. She's coming out next year. She's
Yes.
gonna bang 2 of us, no problem. We love it. We love the camaraderie.
Yeah.
We love the backstage thrill. It's an exciting moment for us as well as performers. We get to help each other, and of course, the night of the show.
Yes.
It's a little thrilling.
Okay.
I also have a daughter that sings in the senior Calypso competition as well. So it is a family thing, and we love it. We love performing, and we love entertaining persons as well. So.
I love that. I love that a lot. I always encourage that support when it comes to family. You know, you need that.
You like the Jackson.
I'm telling you.
I don't know how many.
I couldn't do it without my mom and dad for sure. So invite Barbados down tonight to the Richard Stowe
Barbados,
Amphitheater.
we are definitely inviting you down to the Calypso Super Concert. Myself, Queen B, my sister, Queen Roxy. We will be live on stage performing best of the best with the best of the best tonight. Don't stay at home. Don't miss it. It's going to be a show you won't forget. Go ahead, Roxanne.
I believe it's at Botanical Gardens.
Yes.
It starts at 8 p.m. sharp. It's going to be a show not to meet. We have met so many Calypsonians across the region that we've actually networked with virtually and meeting for the first time, which is amazing. We have to say good morning to Crystal Beckles, Roger Gittins for sure. And it would be remiss of me not to say thank you to Alexis Ryan, who is the fashion designer for the pieces that Stinger and I are
Gorgeous.
wearing this morning. And so definitely follow Anguilla, and we invite you to see you guys all out tonight.
And let me
Thank
tell you, Anguilla is so small that you just come to the port and you say, do you know Roxy? Do you know Queen Bee? That's how it works. We are so closely knit, and it's an island of families and families and more families. We love and appreciate people. We invite you to come, and we'll make sure Chef Sweets is online, and along with the rest of his team. And again, thank you and Carifesta for having us. We appreciate you guys so much.
I could not have said it better. You got me sold for sure. You sold me. I can't wait to see you guys live on stage tonight. You heard her at the Super Concert, the final one before we wrap up Carifesta 15 at the Richard Stowe Amphitheater. Tonight it starts at 8 p.m. Guys, come out and support. It's all about Carifesta 15, Caribbean Roots, Global Excellence. Gonna take a short break here. Stay tuned.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Hi, I'm Carson Carmbach. I'm representing CBC Barbados. We are here at the Carifesta Grand Market, and we have our products which are leather, bags, shoes, and also made of fabric. Come down and shop with us at CBC Barbados, represented at Carifesta Grand Market.
I'm Euclid from Trinidad and Tobago, and this is the Ankh Home Store. What we specialize in is home accents, all with an African flavor to it. So you can get your teacups, your bowls, your dashikis, your mask, your bags. We have pillows. So come on down. It's so lovely to be here in Barbados. It is beautiful. The weather is lovely. Come and see all the lovely items we have. Tell a friend, bring everyone to the Carifesta Grand Market.
Hola, somos de Panamá. Mi nombre es Alex Santiago.
Yo soy Yirkajar.
Venimos en representación del país a Carifest y los invitamos a que vengan y vean nuestras artesanías panameñas.
Vendo bolas y, ¿cómo le digo? Shakiras y eso.
Y nosotros venimos de un área del interior del país de Panamá, donde utilizamos el sombrero panameño, el verdadero sombrero panameño, que es el que está viendo al final, al fondo. Y los invitamos a que nos vengan a visitar al stand de Panamá.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Yes, indeed. Good morning to you. Day 9 of Carifesta 15. And we're still in Anguilla right now. A big shout out to Queen Bee and Roxy and Stinger. I wish them all the best. But we switch over to some groovy soca. Two-time groovy soca monarch Biggie is joining us right here in Morning Barbados. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Nikita. How are you doing?
I am good, Biggie. So we've been chatting. I know I saw you earlier this week at the amazing workshop that they had with the Grammy from the Recording Academy. We have Rico Love there. We had the Genius. Some real heavy hitters.
Definitely.
Were in that workshop, and so much information, important information. How has it been for you in Carifesta?
The one thing I took away the most was networking. I feel like meeting people that you didn't know made touch you in the way they touch you. So even like a lot of the Barbadian creatives, the Bajan creatives, that did songs that I never knew was the songs that I actually wanted to hear, or songs that I listened to before. Met people like Hyper Sounds, you know, meeting people like Peter Ram and you know, Lil Rick and stuff like that, and actually understanding the path that these people paved before is like, that was amazing for me, networking.
Well, what are your influences growing up? Who were people that you looked up to?
So, coming from the fact that I'm 27 years old, this will be strange, but I listen to people like David Rudder, like the real old hitters. I think that shaped my song, because I also came from a Calypso background as well. So,
Tell us about it.
Yes, so I started singing music when I was about 10 years old, and I've been doing music now for about 15 years. I started in Calypso first, and then I went on, so I did Calypso for about 6 years, was also crowned a junior Calypsonian. So so I also did that, and then I went into soca from there, into bands, and then I did my solo career in 2019. So I've been doing music for a very long time now, about 15 years.
Who comes to mind here in Barbados? Because, you know, as we talk to the other islands and their musicians and artists, we see some similarities. And when I look at you and I listen to your story, Grateful Cole, big up my boy Coco, he would have started the same way as a young junior monarch and champion, and then transitioning into groovy and you know, into soca, really, and putting his own spin. So how can you explain your music?
My music is feel good music. I always say that. I always would say as well, like,
me as Biggie, I would say I'm a Calypsonian that spread my wings into soca music. Because I love music that makes me feel like old music. I don't really like, I wouldn't say I don't like traditional type of music, but I love music that makes me feel like I'm back in the old time days.
Yeah.
So when I create music, I want music to make it, to feel like
Happy.
Calypso, feel happy,
Yeah.
feel like, hey, we want to chip on the road.
Yeah.
We don't want to grind too much, we don't want to walk up too much, we want to chip and have a good time.
So you win again this year.
Yes, I
Two-time
did two
Groovy
times,
Soca.
two times.
What was the song about this year?
This song this year was cinematic.
Cinematic.
It was about a song about basically creating a movie in a party.
Yes.
So basically we want to capture the moments of the party and make the party a cinematic moment. Yeah.
Take us back to that first time that you were crowned, because you said you were crowned the Junior Monarch, so
Yes.
you've had that, you know that experience.
Yes.
But then, was it your first time entering the Groovy Monarch competition when you won?
Actually, no.
How many
so
times?
I actually entered 3 times collectively, but I entered in my first year of my career, which was 2019, and I didn't place.
Oh.
I didn't place. And that kind of, I wouldn't say it kind of took me back, but it made me kind of revamp my career. So then I started to go back to the drawing board and started
Good.
work on my craft.
Good.
So I started to go into investing into different songs, work with different producers, and really hone into my craft how I need to. And then I came back in last year, 2024. Big shout out to Roxy, because Roxy actually got me back into the show.
Yeah.
She was like, hey, Biggie, you need to come back on the stage. And I got back into the show and I entered with a song called Energy. And to be honest, that year was a year for me it was nerve-wracking because while I was backstage, the same exact thing that happened in 2019 happened last year, where the same people that was crowned for the placement, like the same position placing, it was happening like that. So it's like I heard the positions being placed, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna place again. So it was like nerve-wracking to be like, okay, this can happen again, and it was like, okay, what am I doing here? But thankfully, I'm here, 2-time Groovy Monarch. So God, all glory to God.
Listen, and it's so important to have those friends that become family within the industry that look out for you.
Definitely.
And say, yo, don't give up.
Definitely.
You know, keep coming back.
Definitely.
You took the time to step back and really focus on what your messaging is and how you want to present yourself as an artist.
Definitely.
So guys, if you're now joining us, we're talking to Biggie from Anguilla, 2-time Groovy Soca Monarch here for Carifesta 15. Is it your first time in Barbados?
First ever time in Barbados.
What you love about Barbados so far?
To be honest, I think Carifesta, I want to see the island more, to be honest.
Yeah.
But definitely I love the food, the people.
Really?
Like everybody makes you feel like, hey, this is my little cousin.
Yeah.
You know, nobody leaves you out. I've been in places where people is going opposite directions to where I'm going. They drop me home just because they want to make sure I have a good time.
Good.
So definitely the people stands out for me. And I just love the place, man. The hospitality, the food, the people, it's amazing.
Biggie, we can get to hear you sing again before tomorrow, or?
And yes, I am. I'm actually doing a fringe event out in, don't quote me, I think it's Hello. I think it's Hello something. I'm not too sure where the event is.
Like, this one is new to me.
Yeah, I'm not too sure where the event is, but I'm definitely performing at a fringe event later this evening at 10:30. I'm closing out that fringe event.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, you guys need to follow carifesta.net. You can follow them on social media, Instagram, Facebook. There's still so many activities and events happening before we close tomorrow. Of course, we don't have that last line at the Richard Stowe Amphitheater. But Biggie, can you tell us where we can find you on social media? I want to definitely follow up and follow your story.
Definitely. So you guys can check in on Biggie the artist on all social media platforms.
Yeah.
That is TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. That is VIGGYDAARTIST. And that's across all platforms.
And you know we're live everywhere. So
Yes.
if you have any family back home that you say,
yes.
I can be on Mornin Barbados
Yes,
today.
yes. We
feel free to shout them out.
definitely did. Share the page. I share the live, and I just want to shout out all my family members that have been checking in. Everybody from Anguilla that's been supporting, and the whole of Barbados for been accepting Anguilla culture the way you guys been accepting it, man.
Before you go, can you tell us about anything we can look forward to? Any new music coming?
To be honest, I actually touched the soil with some producers. So we have something coming up with Green Shanty.
What?
We touched the base.
32?
Yeah. Big shout out to 32. I don't know if that was something to give up, but we have some. Yeah, man. We had some We had some work being done. Big shout out to NCF one time for plugging that in. And we also have some work being done with Scott from Red Boys as well.
Oh my goodness,
So,
I am so happy to hear that, and I
definitely.
look forward to seeing you again
For
here
sure.
in Barbados. That's what Carifesta is all about. That's what CARICOM is all about, you
For
know,
sure.
really supporting our Caribbean neighbors and
Networking,
collaborating.
Definitely. Sharing
Oh,
the
my
culture
goodness.
abroad as a unit.
Yeah, and I hope to come to Anguilla too.
We want you here next week, so come on down. We're looking for you.
I just might. Well, thank you
Yes.
so much for being here.
Appreciate it,
All
Nikita.
the best this afternoon, this evening in your performance,
you
and
so
praying
much.
that I could get to see that live.
Sure. Thank you
Yes,
so much,
please,
Nikita.
of course. Morning Barbados live at the Carifesta Village and Grand Market. I'm your girl Nikita. Julian is gonna come back very soon. I don't know what's happening here. Is this mine? Is this mine, Julian?
I wish it was yours.
That is gorgeous. A gorgeous batik. When I look at it, it looks like my girl Shanika. She also does amazing pieces like this in batik. Shakad and Co. They have a booth here too. I might wear something like this little layer.
I want a shirt like this.
You can't wear the girl thing. I know you see Roxy put that on.
I'm telling you, this is absolutely
You don't
fantastic.
even try it. You try it yet?
No, I haven't tried it yet.
Oh.
But you know, I'm prepared to try it.
Right.
Huh?
Put it on, let me
I
see.
could try it.
Yeah, the low.
Hold on.
It looks unisex.
Hold on.
You don't
All right.
wear it.
I'm wearing like a hospital gown.
I am like, wait. You look like you're about to go to A&E. But it is a gorgeous print, though. The
All right.
colors are lovely.
They're telling us we need to take a break.
We do need to take a break, Julian. We'll take a break right here. Morning Barbados at the Carifesta Village and Grand Market. Stay tuned.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Hola, somos de Panamá. Mi nombre es Alex Santiago.
Yo soy Girkajar.
Venimos en representación del país a Carifest y los invitamos a que vengan y vean nuestras artesanías panameñas.
Vendo bolas y, ¿cómo le digo? Shakiras y eso.
Y nosotros venimos de un área del interior del país de Panamá, donde utilizamos el sombrero panameño, el verdadero sombrero panameño, que es el que está viendo al final, al fondo. Y los invitamos a que nos vengan a visitar al stand de Panamá. Hola, somos de Panamá. Mi nombre es Alex Santiago.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Morning, everybody. Welcome to our continued coverage here of Carifesta 15. Wherever you are in the world, we're so happy you could join us. And for those of you who are right here in Barbados, we suggest you come down to the Grand Market because there's a lot of activity here, straight into the night, and other venues, of course, across Barbados for this celebration. We're gonna go into the literary world in just a minute, but first, I want to give Nikita an opportunity to introduce you to another one of her guests as she moved around the Grand Market. This time, she's got with her Diana Chapman.
Your girl Nikita here on day 8 of the Carifesta 15. You know we're here at the Village and Grand Market, walking around. We're still in Guyana. We talked to Sammy earlier. We had Carlvin Burnett, and now we have the queen, the musical queen, Diana Chapman, straight out of Guyana. What's going on, Diana?
What going on?
Now, I did say that she's a singer, she's a songwriter, a radio announcer, dabbled in TV at one point, a mom, so many hats you wear. You know I could relate. How do you balance it all?
My goodness, it takes a lot of work and a support system. Always have a support system once you're an entertainer. It really helps a lot.
Now, I'm a girl, and I saw you on stage. I'm a girly girl, I should say, who embraces fashion, the choreography, all these things that make a production of a set be as amazing as it is. And it was indeed on Tuesday night. Guyana represented well. That gold piece that you were wearing, it was so royal and regal. Please tell me more about this beautiful masterpiece.
Wow, well, that piece was done by Randy Madre, a designer in Guyana. So talented. I love it so much, and I'm happy that you guys love it as well.
Oh my goodness, it was so gorgeous. And then, of course, in your set, you came up with this narration talking about the piece, talking about your island, talking about the 6 races. So tell me about these races again for those at home that might not have caught it.
The legend has been told of a city of gold. That's how that poem started. I love that poem because it really talks a lot about our country. We have 6 races in Guyana: Amerindians, East Indians, Chinese, Portuguese, Africans, and Europeans. So it's a lot of us, and we live together as one Guyana. We always push unity in our country. So that's something really great about our country as well. So visit us, and we'll have a fun time.
Now, coming from a performer to performer, I know preparing for a production as grand as Tuesday night was, or even the other performances to come throughout Carifesta 15, it could not have been easy. So once you got that call, take us back, the rehearsals, because you know Guyana is bigger than 166 square miles. How was that for you, preparing for such a performance like that?
Well, it was a lot of work. I live out of town where the rehearsals were happening, so it was a long travel for me. And it's a lot of late nights, midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning, getting home. And we just had to put in the work because we wanted to come here. We wanted to do our best. We wanted to represent our country to the fullest and fly our flag really high. And that's all we did. We represented, and we're proud of ourselves.
And indeed you are. You guys are doing an amazing job. We always love to see our Guyanese brothers and sisters outside of the festival and beyond. We appreciate all that you guys have, the food, the culture, everything. So what else can we expect from you before Carifesta wraps?
Wow, well, I'm about to hit the stage in a few minutes, so that's going to be fire. That's going to be fire. Look out for that. You know, the crew is here. We're here to represent once again. We're leaving tomorrow, so we definitely want to leave you with something good to remember about Guyana and our entertainers.
Well, thank you so much for being here with us. We look forward to all that you have to do in the future and to give us, so try and come back here.
Of course. I'm going to look for you.
That was Diana Chapman, straight out of Guyana. The amazing contingent here, all part of Carifesta 15, Caribbean Roots, Global Excellence.
Come let we go to my home. Come let we go to my home. Come let we go to my home. Where rivers run free and birds fly higher. Some of the brightest stars align. Come and see how we unite. And when we reach, we gonna jump around in we own way. Dance around in we own way. Shake the ground in we own way. You ever heard the legend of El Dorado? A land that's full of gold and a beauty to behold. There we go! So if you wanna open the door, go and explore, wake up your soul.
Let me tell you something. Guyana represented big time. I mean, from the rehearsal to the actual performance on their night was out of this world. So no wonder Nikita had a great time meeting all the stars of Guyana. The 6 nations coming together. And I'm sitting here thinking what my father used to tell me, who was Guyanese, that Barbados could fit into the Essequibo River, right? They had islands bigger than Barbados. Boy, but I live, of course, to tell you that Belize is 60 times bigger than Barbados. So when we start talking about size, I mean, we need to stop talking about it, really, because Dominica is bigger than Barbados, and so on. I can go on and go on. What I'm really trying to do is to encourage you to learn more about this Caribbean that we call ours. You see how many similarities are showing up in Carifesta 15? By all means, do the research, okay? Yeah, Google is your friend these days, because you can go there and you can learn about the music and the food and the people and the history, and most importantly, what they expect, what is in their future, what are their challenges, and so on. We're Caribbean people. We need to work together and understand each other, and most importantly, know each other. So congratulations, Guyana. You made us proud. And in fact, you know, the Cooperative Republic, very, very special appearance here at Carifesta 15. I know you're wondering, yeah, you're asking, what has Julian got now? What trouble is he up to? Well, this is a basket, right? Now, it comes in various forms and for various purposes, and I'm going to have an opportunity to ask the owner of this basket exactly what this is. The owner is somebody that I know a long time. She is Sally Miller. She's an author and many more things in between. But first of all, Sally, welcome. Welcome to the Grand Market.
Thank you, Julian. It's a pleasure to be here.
I didn't see a basket like this in the Grand Market, so what is it?
Maybe they sold out.
Maybe. Explain to people what this basket is.
This is a basket.
Yes.
This is a basket made of pingwing, also known as cane lily. And there are many people in Barbados who make these. This is a plant that grows on our coast. And in fact, we just did a lovely interview for the Ins and Outs about the lady that makes them in St. Lucie, whose name
just coming to
temporarily.
Your head, right? I was thinking, while you were thinking about her name, am I correct that this kind of work was being done at the Blind Association at some point?
I think
or
so. They do a lot of caning.
They do caning, yes.
Yeah, but the lovely thing is that this is 100% Bajan because it's grown right here. Yeah.
So that is a product. That is a product of our agriculture.
It is.
Which is very important.
Yeah, it's a wild plant.
Yeah, by all means.
Yeah.
Well, Sally, you're not only here to talk about wild plants, but to woo us with books today.
Indeed. Well, Carifesta is full of beautiful books because Shuttle House Books has done a fantastic job of the literary tent. When you arrive, there's a lovely little coffee shop and there's a seated area. And then Beverly Hinkson and her daughter have done an amazing job presenting books from right across the Caribbean, and it's been well subscribed to. Books have been selling like hotcakes.
I'm telling you, I was in there and I saw, I talked to a lady, I'm trying to remember her name, but she gave me a grand tour.
Yeah.
Because the books are from children right up to adult.
Indeed.
And
Erica.
history books, classics.
Yeah, Erica Hinkson.
Right, that's it.
Yeah. And they're doing a wonderful job. And authors are there signing their books and meeting people.
Yeah.
Right down the middle of the tent, there's a facility for authors to have a table, display their books, and talk about and meet people and sign them for you. So, just a shout out to them. What a challenging time. Yeah. It's, a challenge to achieve these things, and they have done exceptionally well.
You were telling me about what happened to you when you came into the facility.
Indeed. This I found out from Nicholas Boyce, who's in there now sweeping and getting ready. He's one of 400 volunteers. And I have found, one day I walked in with a heavy box of books and I couldn't get very far before a volunteer bounced up and said, "Let me take these for you." And You know, you hold my water bottle and I'll carry your books. And I asked Nicholas if they'd been trained. And he said, yeah, they underwent a training. So, you know.
That is really, I mean, I'm glad to give you an opportunity to say that.
Yeah.
Because volunteers really don't get as much praise as they deserve.
Yeah, indeed.
That's very important.
Yeah, but it's a good vibe down here.
Yes,
And
excellent vibe.
And it starts with them, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Nothing like the reception, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you got 1, 2, 3, 4, what, 5 books today?
Yeah.
So tell us.
Well, I wrote a couple of cookbooks.
Yeah, you need to put that microphone closer to your mouth.
Oh, I wrote
at the same time.
Okay,
But
sorry.
maybe I should deal with the books.
Yeah,
Give me the books.
I've written a couple of books.
Yeah.
This little one I brought out in 2008, and it's just, you know, easy for people to buy, not expensive, about 40 Bajan recipes, easy to follow, and they work. They're pretty accurate. We also publish books for other people.
Yeah.
And this one we did for the slow food movement, which is slow food means eating food that is grown near you, knowing where your food comes from. And this is a passion of mine, you know, because we have discovered that UPFs are ultra-processed food, are not good for us. And I can very quickly explain, Julian, because I've begun to understand why they're not good for us. And I think that helps people to know why. So here's the thing. When we eat, we're feeding two things. We're feeding ourselves energy, protein, and all these things our body needs. But we're feeding millions of organisms that live in our gut. And they have a very important job. They're to look after us. So they fight cancer and diabetes and viruses and they fix cells and they're busy. And they don't like UPFs. So when we eat that stuff, white flour, sugar, there's a whole slew of UPFs. They don't like it. So it's just turned into fat. They don't eat it. And then two things happen. They're starved, so they can't do their job. Yeah. And we get fat, which hampers our whole body.
We get unhealthy.
We get unhealthy, yes, exactly. So I am really keen on pushing the idea of eating local food. Know where your food comes from, out of the Bajan earth.
We're not saying don't go to the supermarket.
Exactly.
But be careful what you do at the market.
Yeah, I go to the supermarket, just less frequently than most people, which kind of helps to avoid a lot of temptation because that packaging is tantalizing.
Yes.
But no, I go and I get my legumes, dried peas and beans and some olive oil. I love butter. I do buy whole wheat flour from Europe because it has a better rep and make bread. But yeah, mostly I just shop with farmers and farm shops, and they're getting more and more of them around Barbados, and eat, as we say in Barbados, food.
You have to come to Belize because everybody there is eating stuff that is being grown. So that is very important. Yeah. Sally, it is so good to see you.
Thank
and
you.
of course to get exposure and reminded about these wonderful cookbooks that you're being producing. And of course the support and the encouragement you're providing for the young people who've been volunteering as well. Thank you again, Sally.
Thanks, Julian. It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure. Sally Miller, reinforcing the value of growing and eating, our own food. What Carmita would call food first. This is Carifesta 15.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
So you can easily access different vendors and exhibitors. You have leatherware, you've got amazing bags. My gosh, leather. And hot, smoking hot, girl. I want you to come on down. Come on down and experience it for yourself. Some of the booths are even giving away snacks and fans keep you warm if you're hot. But all in all, there is some of everything for everyone. Home decor, candles, too much to mention. Great, like Catherine Rochford, she's here with her designs. Come on down and enjoy.
Hi, I'm Carson Carmbach. I'm representing CBC Barbados. We are here at the Carifesta Grand Market, and we have our products which are leather, bags, shoes, and also made of fabric. Come down and shop with us at CBC Barbados, represented at Carifesta Grand Market.
And a very good morning to you. This is none other than Carifesta 15, right? So good morning to you wherever you are as you continue to share with you the highlights, yes, the highlights of Carifesta 15. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I just want to focus on one other CARICOM institution right now, known as the CARICOM Implementation Agency for Crime and Security. Many of you who had any contact with it will just say, Julian, it's just CARICOM Impacts, all right? And that's the short form, but I'll tell you how to remember it. Remember Cricket World Cup back in 2007 when we had this facility that we were able to have our visitors move from one country to another to follow the cricket matches of that tournament, and how everything worked so smoothly because, you know, the whole immigration apparatus just was working like blink, 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 blink. Okay, that is the agency doing that. When you travel the Caribbean, they know exactly when you are going to another destination. They send information in advance of that flight or travel, whatever movements you make in the region. And in terms of dealing with crime, they're the agency of CARICOM working to address the crime challenges that we have in our region. So all the matters of border security, drug trafficking, all these kinds of things are being mobilized on a global scale by CARICOM Impacts, which is another organ institution of CARICOM. All right, good. That's the lesson on CARICOM right now. Let me turn my attention to somebody that I can't help but see every time we come to this media center. She's literally our neighbor, and she's got some, you know, not just a big smile from Trinidad and Tobago, but she's got some products too. Adina Braffett. Braffett is a Bajan name, girl.
Yes, I'm married. That's a married name.
You're married to Braffett?
Yes.
And your first name, your
my maiden name? Finlay, St. Vincent.
Oh boy. You mix up like the like the potpourri, like the pepper pot.
Oh,
anyhow,
gosh.
welcome.
Yes.
Welcome
Thank
to the
you.
stage now.
Yes.
You've been in the spotlight all the time with all the people coming by to visit your booth. Let's talk about the things that you've brought to Barbados.
Okay, so I brought all our natural products, which is our natural soaps, our body butters, and we have specifically body butters for men, where it is for the extra moisture for their skin. We have aloe and lavender, which also takes care of any sunburns that you may have. Lemongrass. Well, in Trinidad, we have a lot of mosquitoes. So, or we call
like
it...
everywhere else.
So I created that also, because you don't want the skin to be bruised, right? So it helps in that way. Then we have the facial toner, We also have our scented candles and we have our aromatherapy candles. I created the aromatherapy candles because my aunt, which is in New York, she would always buy the soft candle and the Vicks to create.
Yes.
And I was like, no, we can't work with that. Right?
This
So
is
then-
2025.
Yes. So I created a massage oil candle, and that is where it is that we use it, either for massaging for aches and pains or for relaxation.
How long did you get into this business?
I got into it 3 years into this aspect of it. However, I was working in a financial institute for 14 years. And then that's...
I'm not going to say what other people are saying. Where's 14 years in you?
And then where it is that the Lord had said it is time to branch off into something else.
Right.
And that's when it is I started my own business. And within that time, COVID came along and I couldn't do what it is we used to do before. We used to do photography and makeup. And then my daughter, she decided to do a project with agri-processing. And she said, okay, she wanted to do the soaps. I was like, okay, no problem. And she wanted to go into business with me. And I was like, well, yeah, that's good. And that is how it is I went further into doing it.
What is the brand?
The brand is where it is that we have the natural, the essence of it. So it's all about skin care and taking care of yourself.
And your daughter now is fully involved with you?
No, because she's only 13 years old.
You neglected to tell me that.
Yes. Only 13. So within that time, I will do most of it and I will teach her along the way. Mm.
This, you know, we're getting so many interesting stories. Many of them, of course, talk about the fact that a lot of these businesses got started during COVID.
Right.
As a result of people looking for something worthwhile to do.
Yes.
And you were saying that you got started before COVID, but
Yes.
COVID pushed you even further.
Exactly. And where it is I was showing the children at the end of the day, this is all for them. Because the company I created the company name Erithon and Others Enterprises Limited. That's joining 2 of the children name, and the others was just in case I had another child, which I did. So the son name is Ethan, and the daughter who works with me is Erin.
Your husband don't have no naming rights in this thing.
Well, yeah, he's one of the directors.
He's a shareholder?
Yes.
And a director?
Yes.
All right. Where do you take all of this? I mean, talk about expansion, talk about possibilities. Where?
All right, so I started off going to Tobago. We recently went to Tobago Festival. And where it is, I saw the opportunities of going further. Because sometimes within business, you may not be as confident as you want to be. You know you're making the products. But when it is I went to Tobago, it was like, okay, people really appreciated what it is. Being in your country, sometimes they just take it for granted. Right? But when going to Tobago, it's like, yes. And when it is, we heard about Carifesta, it's like, yes. And we were like, we have to go.
So this is your first Carifesta?
Yes, the first one.
So you didn't go to the one in Trinidad?
No, because I didn't start at that point to be out there at the point in time.
You didn't have the confidence then?
No, I didn't start. I didn't start this aspect of the business at the point in time.
Fair enough. You were still in the banking.
Yes.
All right. Fair enough.
Yes.
People will be interested to hear. You're from Trinidad.
Yes.
But you have Tobago connection.
Yes,
and Barbados connection and Vincentian connection. What kind of makeup is that? Huh?
It's a sweet thing.
Yes.
Yes. So with the appreciation.
So that you're conquering the Tobago market, you're taking the Barbados by storm.
Yes.
When you're going to Vincent?
I'm supposed to be actually going next month to check out exactly
Nice.
what is going on.
I love it. I love how things are going. Well, I tell you, we all are looking for products that are original, that are useful. Skin is a big problem.
Yes.
And you really come along to address it.
Yes, that is true. Because I told my children, we have to use the product to be able to market it. Because a lot of the persons that come, they're like, what it is you use? I said, every single thing right here on the table. They was like, okay, all right, give me this, give me that. And that is how it is. People trust what it is that we have.
What I want to get into the nitty-gritty of putting something like this together. where do you start to identify not just addressing a problem, but most importantly, the kinds of things you need to pull together or to know? I mean, the research you need to go into,
Right.
the process of production, etc.
All right, well, I go back with my experiences because some of the things I have allergy problems. So with that now, I will state, okay, to myself, what could I help with to ease the stress, to ease that? And I use things that are in my yard. There we have one of the bush, St. John's bush. And where it is that helps with rash. We have so many things that we don't even know what it is good for. So with that now, that is how it is. You'll research and it's like, okay, when it is we have cold, no medication out in the pharmacy, it's the bush in the yard.
Wow,
So-
this is interesting. And I know that there are CARICOM institutions, for instance, helping people like yourself, and institutions at home, say in Trinidad and
Yes.
Tobago, helping you to nurture and grow this enterprise.
Yes.
How are you using those services?
All right, so it has two particular organizations that I go with. That's Sheet Trades and also under ECCL. And they have given us training and guidelines and showing us how it is we can expand. So you have those, you meet so many different people to know exactly what it is about, because a lot of things you might take for granted. Because, all right, I did a degree in business management, but that's just one aspect of it. Doing business has so many different lengths, and countries have different aspects, so you have to know so you wouldn't get burnt.
Excellent. Well, I'm glad you put in a good plug for the kind of support services
Yes.
that enterprises like yours get to really building up and creating a business. Because one, you're producing a product, but you also have to
Exactly.
run a business as well.
Exactly.
Excellent. Erithan and others,
yes. and the
enterprises
others.
out of Trinidad and Tobago, thank you very much.
Oh, thank
Glad
you.
to meet you.
Yes.
Glad to be your neighbor.
Yes.
You're
me
right
too.
there with us. And
gosh.
continue to show off what really is an originality
Yes.
of production. So thank you again and congratulations.
Okay, thank you so
All
very
right,
much.
all the best to the family.
Yes.
I get to know that she's got a husband and 3 children, and working on this really is a joy.
Yes,
And the
it
family
is.
business. Thank you again.
Okay,
All right.
man.
So Adina Braffett out of Trinidad and Tobago. And you know, I used to tease my Trini friends and say that if you scratch a Trini, Bajan blood come out of them. That is the connection going on. All right. This is our Carifesta 15 coverage here on CBC Channel 8. We're also on CBC streaming, CBC Barbados streaming, and of course you're following the coverage on Carifesta TV. We'll be right back.
My name is Sandra Second, and we are coming from Trinidad. Trinidad, we are based in New York, so Trinidad and Tobago. We are presenting today at the Carifesta. We have batik work, we have some beautiful tie-dye pieces. We also have some beautiful African pieces that we got from Africa, Kenya, some beaded necklaces. We also have a lot of leather work, also some floral earrings also. So we are coming to you from Trinidad via Brooklyn to Barbados. Okay, so we are here and we're so happy to be here. And I'm expecting a lot of, I want to do a lot of networking so I can meet other creatives within the Caribbean diaspora so that I can even grow more. What I'm expecting from this Carifesta experience is to meet and greet and create a larger audience for me, because you're always looking to grow your base And so I'm looking forward to the networking with the other creators, as I said. I'm looking to get more customers, maybe even another niche into Barbados. I don't know, because I'm already in Trinidad, and we, of course, we're in Brooklyn, New York. So I am trying to spread and grow the business of St. Jude so more people can get to know and love us.
Carifesta.
My name is Ohinina Sewa Ekufu. I come from Ghana, and I am representing Catlin Fashions from Ghana. Catlin Fashions is a notable fashion designing company which deals mainly in women clothing. So we have 3 pieces, which is called kimono set. It has the pants, it has the inner and the outer. And then we have some beautiful single dresses. It's also called African lace dress. We have lots of them and very affordable, very, very, very affordable. So I'm inviting all of you out there to come and patronize Catlin Fashions here at the Carifesta Grand Market Grounds. Thank you all and see you soon.
Well, one publication that I have to take home at pain of death is this one, this latest Rita Springer, all right? Caribbean Cookbook, A Lifetime of Recipes. It's a, you know, we call it normally a book like this we say is a coffee table item, but this is a kitchen counter item, all right? You know, everything from cooling thirst quenchers, coffee and tea occasions, popular desserts, salads and vegetables, energy foods, milk, egg, and cheese cookery, meat dishes, oh boy, fish, soup, herbs and condiments, dressings and seasonings, and it goes on and on. But it gives you a lot of tips as well, measures, temperatures, and cooking as well, using leftovers or common glossary terms and so on. So you really become an expert in the kitchen thanks to this latest edition from Rita Springer. All right, Rita G. Springer. And I say, I'm going to have to get a copy from Sally from the bookshop and take that home. All right, there's a lot of activity going on across Barbados for Carifesta 15, and one of them took place right at the Barbados Hilton. So we're going to go there now and get a look-see at exactly what transpired.
Hello everyone, or Carifesta 15 family and friends, all are visitors to the beautiful island and those watching. Welcome to Carifesta 15, the Literary Arts Gala. Now, Literary Roots, Global Reach. Today we gather not only to celebrate the written word, but to honor the voices that have shaped our region's soul. Join me at the Hilton Barbados Resort. It is beautiful, it's Barbados, and it's all about the Literary Gala. From the rhythmic prose of our ancestors to the bold expressions of our emerging talents, this evening is a tribute to the power of storytelling and regional storytelling. We're proud to host this celebration here at the Hilton Barbados Resort, where history, hospitality, and heritage converge. We begin our journey by paying homage to the literary giants who paved the way. These are the voices that carve meaning into our collective memory, whose words still echo across generations. We will hear dramatic readings from the works of Frank Cullimore, Paul Marshall, Bruce St. John, George Lamming, Timothy Callender, and Colmore Braffett, performed by some of our finest talents. As each performer rises, let us reflect on the legacy they channel, their names and the titles of the works. This is a celebration after all.
Now, in this space, we will celebrate Barbadian literature. We'll offer you a brief history of our Bajan litscape, and we're going to be highlighting those great ancestral writers. So, let us begin with Carrie Belgrave.
Lesson for the day. What have I learned thus far from life? I have learned that health is a prerequisite to happiness, that all knowledge is worthwhile, that play is very important, and that work is only of value when it can be converted into play. That love is supremely important, all kinds of love. Love in a bed with the one you love the best, and love to last when the fever is fled. Love of old people and young people and children and middle-aged people, all sorts of people. And love of pets and things, the sympathetic things, like books and dolls and toys and music, and love of the earth and the sea and the stars, love of trees and of the kiss of the breeze, of the eternal changing and changeless pageant of beauty, and that sleep is perhaps the most important of all. Thank you.
Heather Barker.
They were very proud of the sun parlor. Not many of the old brownstones had them. It was the one room in the house given over to the sun. Sunlight came spilling through the glass walls, swayed like a dancer in the air, and lay in a yellow rug on the floor. Her father was there, stretched dark and limp on a narrow cot, like someone drunk with sun. He had lain there since the mother left, studying a correspondence course in accounting that he had just started, reading the newspapers and letters, listening to the radio. Selena sat on the floor facing him, waiting, watching his lids move as his eyes moved under them. Dighton Boyce's face was like his eyelids, a closed blind over the man beneath. He was well hidden behind the high slanted facial bones, flared nose and thin lips, within the lean, taut body, and his dark skin, burnished to a high, fine gloss, completed the mystery. "How the lady folks?" he called finally, his eyes reaching over the letter he was reading. They were a deeper brown than his skin, with the sun in their centers. His tone was a signal that they had stepped into an intimate circle and were joined together in the pause and beat of life. Selena scratched where the elastic of her sock made ridges in her flesh. "I couldn't go to the movies today because old Ina has her pains. I don't see why I can't go with my girlfriend, but mother says not without Ina. You got to heed your mother." "I know, but I still don't understand why. Ina doesn't look after me." "Your mother knows best." He returned to his letter, and she closed her eyes. The sun on her lids created an orange void inside her, and she wanted to remain like this always, with the sun on her eyes and bound with her father in their circle. "I don't know what one of New York children does find in a movie," he said after a time. "Sitting up in a dark place when the sun's shining bright, bright outside. There's nothing else to do on Saturday. We had Saturday home too, and found plenty to do when we was boys coming up. She opened her eyes and there was a halo of bluish orange around his head. She blinked. I don't see what you could do that's better than the movies. How you mean? You think people didn't make sport before there was movie? Come Saturday, when we was boys coming up, we would get a piece of stick and a lime and a big stone and play cricket. If we had little change in we pockets, we would pick up ourselves and go up Kensington Field to football. What else? How you mean? I's a person living town and always had plenty to do. I not like your mother and the amounts of these Bajan that come from down some gully or up some hill behind God back and ain't used to nothing. On a Saturday, I would walk about town like I was a full man, all up Broad Street and Swan Street, like I did own the damn place. What else? How you mean? Did you play any games? Game? How you mean? That's all we did. Rolling the roller and cork sticking. What's that? Thank you.
Kenneth Jack Lewis and Winston Farrell.
18 paper.
Here you are.
Can't read, Chief.
Can't read? Disgraceful.
Who disgraceful? I the thief?
I never said that.
I never kill neither man.
I never said that either.
I clean in and out.
Why you carrying on so?
Cause you got a bungalow.
Come on. Be sensible.
You got all the sense.
Man, don't be silly.
You went high school?
Of course, yes, of course.
You went university?
Yes, I'm happy to say it.
I can learn a lot from you.
Thank you, thank you.
I can ask you 2 questions?
Certainly. Go ahead.
You're a Bajan like me?
I was born here, yes.
What you think about we country?
The country's doing fine.
How you mean doing fine?
Developing, improving.
Improving in what way?
Education, social services, industry, economically.
You ever went where?
I've traveled rather widely.
You travel wisely too?
I think so. I think so.
You ain't talking that way.
I beg your pardon?
Barbados is an island?
Any fool knows that.
We can see who is fool.
Carry on, Mr. Solomon.
Water all wrong, Barbados.
That's what I'm saying.
Fish in the water.
Varieties, million.
Very public aquarium. Barbados got enough children.
Of course, you know that.
Really parks for them playing.
Queen's Park, King George Park.
Them is parks, Chief. You travel?
Well,
Barbados land good.
Where you coming with now?
Me land can grow flowers.
Of course, why ask?
Really public gardens.
We
got a place called,
No.
What do you think about we museum?
Museum, you mean?
You can call them what you like.
It's,
means great.
I didn't say so.
So we ain't got nothing yet.
Not if I listen to you.
I only ask you a question.
Well, that's true.
What do you think about education?
Big slice of the budget.
Big slice of our budget?
A high percentage of money spent.
High percentage mean enough?
Oh, yes. Quite a lot.
That's a good thing, isn't it?
Of course, of course.
Then why I can't read?
That's your own damn fault.
I see. No, wait a minute. What's the hurry?
Go on.
Where you is? Where you does work?
I'm a physicist.
Oh, you just lift weights?
No, I don't.
You was one of them doctors.
I have my doctorate.
I can tell by your beard.
What's that going to do with it?
Take it cool.
I am cold, very cold.
I'm his expert in paper.
Wait, yes.
The expert of the Bajan?
No.
You is what you call you see you's a Bajan. Why the hell are you an expert? You know why?
Why?
It's your own damn fault. You're the Bajan like me?
Nonsense. Piffle.
Which rum you does drink?
I don't drink rum.
You ain't a Bajan then?
I am.
You am not a Bajan.
Tiresome. Tiresome.
Tired out already?
May go, sir? No?
Oh, you like the mini style?
At least something pleasant.
That does remind me of the Tiltman.
Good heavens.
Oh, knock me trees. Really bumps in the trunk. The beat sister Scott, 2 spiny leg and 2 bot.
Who's that? You're funny. You're funny.
What funny about me?
No offense. No offense.
I don't want to be.
I beg your pardon.
And don't beg me for nothing else. Have a skin teeth and a laugh. How you is with a bat?
Haven't played the game in years.
Who's your favorite?
Lord G. Who else?
Who else?
Don't you think he's a hero?
The last we can get. The very, very last. Bajan is dog, crab in a barrel, cat in a tree.
What an awful thing to say.
You believe in charity? Where drums is beat first? A hell of a charity. I'm doing begin in Barbados.
What?
They got club out here that's begin without a cent, everything for charity. Make a bucket full of money, get one poor man a wheelchair, blow the camera like a trumpet and declare a fat profit. Climb up on poor people. That is charity for them. When a poor man rise by the mercy of God, them scratch it down for them to climb up. That's how we street hero.
Don't take it so seriously.
That is trouble with we. We just laugh too quick. We just laugh at everybody. We just laugh at ourselves.
That's our sense of humor.
I don't know what that is. You would go up in the house?
I have from time to time.
You would carry your daughter there?
Well,
you would carry she there, yes or no?
I'm not answering that question.
You're a social worker?
I'm a very busy man.
You too busy to help your own? You ain't want your picture tag? You don't want them right but you?
No, thank you. No, thank you.
You got sharing hotel too?
Well, no.
How come you're a doctor? Tourism doing fine, tourism doing better, technology thriving, creditology climbing, academic, epidemic, garlic and arsenic. All like them want poison. When I'm born in Barbados, when I don't drink Bajan, when I don't think Bajan, when I don't marry Bajan.
My wife is Barbadian.
Barbadian in Bajan? When I don't talk Bajan, when I don't have no charity, when I drag down Bajan, down to the grave come judgment morning, when I don't see God's face, when he light shine upon one and he gonna blind one and all, feel around in the dark, butt up, lick up and fall, tears running down and skull when a face dig gutter him on the skin, that can break out and fester. The stench when the flesh can poison when the soul. Depart, ye wicked everlasting sinners! Boil in hellfire. Boil like crap. Climb up down there, Corblammer. Go to hell.
Thank you.
I've no education, the shoemaker said. But I remember what I pick up here and there. And from the time the great Marcus Garvey come down and tell us that the Lord can drop manna in we mouths, I start to think. I remember Garvey, said Mr. Foster. God bless his name. Things change and times too, said the shoemaker. 'Tis all in history. The men watched him seriously as his small, bright eyes danced under the lids. 'Twas once a marvelous empire, he said. A marvelous empire owned by people called Greeks and others. 'Twas a man called Alexander the Great. He pointed to the partition, which bore a picture of Alexander the Great. It was one side of a leaf torn from some history book. The shoemaker looked at it for a moment and snapped his fingers. 'Twas a man, he said, no monk, and he'd do it all by himself. He built a great big empire and ruled the whole God-blessed world. But times change, and that changed too. That come to an end like anything else. And then 'twas another great big empire, the Roman Empire. These are the ones we read about with England. Every little schoolboy know 55 BC and the Battle of Hastings. 55 BC was the Roman battle with Caesar and all of them. They had the whole God blessed world to themselves, and no man Jack could tell them to come back because it was theirs. The world was theirs. But when the times change and things they change too, all that come to an end. And there was others, Spanish Empire, the Portuguese Empire. I've read a story here and there about a whole lot of them. He filled his lungs. Then, 'twas the great big British Empire, he said. That's what we here is a part of. Barbados, or Little England, God bless her soul, is part of that. But time's gonna change again, and things too. And that big British Empire gonna change too, because time ain't got nothing to do with these empires. God don't like ugly. And whenever these big, great empires starts to get ugly, but the thing they does, the Almighty puts his hands down once and for all. He tells them without talking, fellas, you had your day. What happened to we in Little England when the big change come? Mr. Foster asked. Perhaps we'll start seeing about getting an empire too, said Bob's father. Thank you.
Sherry Jones.
New Year's Day gone. The morning, I was sitting on my doorstep as I like to do when I got something to think about. And as I sit in there thinking about all the resolutions I could make to go through the year with, all of a sudden, I noticed people going down the road in ones and twos, hurrying, like they're going to a fire or something. Now, when a man like me see that they have something in the air, the onlyest thing to do is to get up and see what's happening. So I up and start cruising down the road too. I see Edgar going bird speed in the same direction. So I ask, what all this about? You ain't know? He say, man, you missing a big bassa. Jasper and Sagaboy gonna have a stick fight because Sagaboy took Jermaine to Oyer's dance last night. Well, I know this is a serious thing now, because nobody don't ever risk doing that sort of thing to Jasper. I mean, everybody know that Jermaine is Jasper's girlfriend. And everybody know also that Jasper is a man who real cruel when he get jealous. But of course, Sagaboy feel he's more sweet man than anybody else. So he up and take out Jermaine, even though he know what sort of man Jasper is. Well, I know this can be fight grandmother, a fight to watch, because all two of them is giants at stick licking. They never fight before, but Jasper is a Mabatana stick man, and so is Sagaboy. It means that a real big crowd gonna be down there to see this battle. When we reached the big flamboyant tree down by the section bus stop, where all the big fights just come off, they had a real big crowd there already. And men like Big Joe and Ossie and Babsy and Bowtie and Uncle Moses and Joe Haynes and Manjat was heckling. But the men hadn't started to fight yet. They was only circling around like two foul cocks, waiting for a chance to run in and pelt the stick lashes. And they had two big, heavy cherry sticks in the hand. Jasper was short and stout and very sweaty. But Sagaboy was long and thin, and although he was in the middle of a fight, he still had on his stingy brim and shades and his tight pants with the kerchief hanging out the back pocket. Jasper had on a dirty vest and a pair of jeans, and his hard, scruffy feet was plowing up the sand underneath the tree. And now everybody stopped talking and waiting, watching for the fight to start. Even Big Joe and Manjat was silent and looking to see what going to happen. Then, sudden so, a big commotion in the crowd, so sudden that everybody jumped. And a little short man in a brown pinstripe suit and an old lambskin hat pushed through all of the circle of men and women and holler, "No, no, no, don't fight. You ain't to fight, stop." Well, I mean, everybody was surprised. First, because it is seldom that people in St. Victoria to stop a good fight like this. And next, because in scarce anybody would think to try to stop a fight between Jasper and Sagaboy. I mean, the two of them was so surprised at the man boldness that they lowered the sticks and just stand there looking at him. What happened? You want to mash up a good fight? Doris asked from out the crowd. Out of the way, lest you want a more sprigging too, Jasper said. Don't pay him no mind, Jasper, man. Fight! Somebody else holler. Thank you.
And as we bring this evening to a close, it reminds us of the importance, the urgency, and the legacy of Caribbean literature and our power and our importance to carry on that legacy.
Hi everyone, my name is Sanara Busu Ugbu and I'm the CEO and Creative Director of Lavelle. So Lavelle is a unisex brand that specializes in leather products, and not only just leather, but we specialize in leather mixed with different mediums such as wood, rattan, bamboo, and recycled t-shirt material. One of the reasons why, we as delegates decide to participate in such a grand event is that not only would we want our products to be shown locally, but internationally and regionally. And this was the opportunity that we thought that would have been possible for all of us to come together as a Caribbean Union to show forth our creativity. It's been awesome, it's been fabulous. We've been networking, we've been seeing different crafts, seeing different foods, different creativity, which is really, really awesome, because the Caribbean on a whole is such an awesome melting pot.
Carifesta.
We got the best from the CDB, and I asked one of your people yesterday, what the CDB done for us lately? She laughed. She says, you better send that question for Dan.
Look, Julian, first of all, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming in the booth. I mean, look, the fact that we have this booth here is testament to how we feel about our region, and it is our region, and how we feel about being the sole indigenous multilateral finance institution in this region, still, after 55 years. So as we say, we are not just the Caribbean Development Bank, we're the Caribbean's Development Bank. And let's start with the creatives, let's start with the creative industries. Back in 2016, we looked around the region and realized that there is no dedicated fund for creative or cultural investment. And we set up our Cultural and Creative Industries Innovation Fund, capitalized it with $2.6 million in grant resources. And over the course of 2018 to 2023, that fund has benefited 1,000 plus creatives across the region. They've created about just shy of 150 new jobs. There have been 30 successful projects completed. We have been delivering through this mode. And then we recapitalized it for an extension to 2027 last year. So, we are doing things for the region, for the creatives in the region. And I focus on the creatives obviously because we are Carifesta. But I mean, the traditional sectors, of course, we're still doing our thing there, right? Our board in June of this year approved the replenishment of our Special Development Fund to the tune of US $460 million, which is a record. Of course, we launched a new trade finance program, a true trade finance guarantee program in June. So the replenishment occurred in March for the Special Development Fund.